Duffy's going to do a stream at 12. Machine's going to do a stream at 2 a.m. And it's like Critical thinks over there on his computer. McKeegan's on his computer. Everyone's got the Wi-Fi password, but they like refuse to give the flat earthers the Wi-Fi password. And that was the case for like 18 hours. Like
they set up that Starlink. The Globers had a plan, whispering secrets about Wi-Fi all across the land. Mark had the password, Duffy had it too. They told me wait a while, but man, that ain't true. Oh, I cried 18 hours, left me out in the cold. But I had that Wi-Fi quicker than I told. Trying to get your pity, spinning tails in my blues. But deep down you all know I'm stretching the truth. M-Tune streamed at 2, Critical think on his screen. McKeegan's on the Wi-Fi, living the bandwidth dream. They said they'd limit it to keep their streams alive. But 1.5 hours in, I was online and thriving. Oh, I cried 18 hours, left me out in the cold. But I had that Wi-Fi quicker than I told. Trying to get your pity, spinning tails in my blues. But deep down you all know I'm stretching the truth. They set me up in another camp. I tried to sell my plight. 7, maybe 8 hours, yeah, I twisted it alright. But Mark was cool, he slipped me the code so fast. Now I'm here singing lies, hoping your pity will last. Oh, I cried 18 hours, left me out in the cold. But I had that Wi-Fi quicker than I told. Trying to get your pity, spinning tails in my blues. But deep down you all know I'm stretching the truth. So if you hear my story, take it with a grain of salt. I wasn't left out in the cold, it's all my own fault. The blues ain't always honest, but man, they sure sound fine. Even if my Wi-Fi blues are just a pack of lies.
And that was the case for like 18 hours. Like
welcome everybody to Tuesday night. I hope that you are ready. I'm back here in Minneapolis with well, this shirt here. This it'll come in later. Anyway, it is Tuesday night. I'm your host MC Tune, and tonight we are going over some of the some of the things that have gone down recently in Flat Earth, and really kind of calling out some of the obvious Flat Earth grifters, the scammers, the liars, the cheats, the steals, the people that are taking advantage of people. Flat Earth is a lie, and the Flat Earth leadership are liars, and they rely on taking advantage of the people that will fall for it. And in order for somebody to fall for Flat Earth, they have to be not very bright. Yes, if you are a flat earther and you're listening right now and you really do think that the earth is flat and that the sun sets not for everybody at the same time, then you are not bright. You're not smart. It's and you are the mark for the flat earth scammers and grifters. So anyway, I started a little early. I'm doing a little bit different. This is on restream.io. I'm restreaming to Facebook, X, and Rumble, as well as the usual YouTube. So that's a little bit different starting. That's why it started accidentally a little early. So anyway, I hope that everybody is well. And I'm watching to see if there's, I have the up here on the screen. If anybody comments on the other platforms, if I can see them, I will attempt to respond or at least acknowledge in some way. So we will be starting with Mikey Smith, and I will have let's see here. Oh my goodness! And look at that. All right, so. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. We did not plan this. Hold on a second. Hold on, they can't hear you yet. This is not planned. Oh my gosh. This is... hold on a second. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. You don't know why. You all don't know why. Here's why. He's wearing the same shirt.
Me? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. We shop at the same store.
This was not planned. It was completely like I think he sold 2 copies of the shirt. It's right here. They're both represented right here.
Oh, yours fits you a lot better than mine does. Mine's a little tight.
Mine's a little tight too. It's not really. It didn't come with the extra size that I want. You know, to not. You know. I'll turn the other mic up. All right, you need to be louder. Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
No, it's me.
Testing?
It's me.
Oh,
okay. It's all right. There was nothing to hear. We were just laughing at each other. I'm serious. We did not plan this. This was like maybe 2 hours ago. I'm like, hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna cover Mikey Smith and the stuff where the video that he did. Yesterday? I don't know. 2 days ago. That responding to you, and
here we are. We're twinning. I love it.
Gosh.
It's too good. Well, I wore it because you know I got to represent Mikey Smith.
Yeah.
Because I hit him right in the feels. Apparently, it looks like
You did.
Yeah. His fifi's really hard, and I didn't. You know, it wasn't my intention, right? I didn't mean to like. That wasn't my intention, but we can talk about that in a little bit.
Jack Fetter says tattoo challenge anyone. So I don't know if did you know FTFE last night did a tattoo challenge.
So I caught wind of that. I unfortunately didn't really get to watch it that much, but I is it true that he's getting your face tattoo on his butt?
Something like that. Yes. I think I'm going to be going like this, and it's going to be right in the center. No, definitely no. So he did a 50 yellow super chat challenge thinking that it would not happen, and then people made it happen.
Come on. Of course that would happen.
And so it was to have me on his tattoo, and it wasn't stated any more specifically than that. And so I did a yellow super chat saying that I will get a picture of me from high school where I had a mullet.
Fantastic. Of course you had a mullet in high school, man.
Of course. So, all right. Well, we're going to need, I don't know what you've got. I got the usual, the tab here.
I'm just drinking water. I just came back from the gym. This is a great gym shirt, by the way. So,
is it?
I'm fresh from the gym. Yeah, I worked out. So Craig thinks that he's got big guns. He does. They're bigger than mine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show you.
So anyway, you made Mikey cry.
I made Mikey cry. Yes, I did. So really what I feel like the reason why he was so affected by it, I've said this a few times on my Discord and whatnot, is I think that I was saying what he was actually feeling, like almost like a betrayal from his people, that like, I don't know. But then like, if you look at it, it's his people and the whole flat earth community got him in that situation.
Yes,
right?
100%.
They're taking advantage of him, and he wasn't wrong when he was like, "You guys are sitting in the comfort of your house. I'm out here." Right, but he was right about it for the wrong reasons, right?
Yeah.
So the right reason is they told him, "Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we're so excited, but we're not going to do anything to support it."
Yeah.
And like he's not in the mental state to be like to make these kind of decisions on his own. So like, I don't know. I feel like his own community just took advantage of him.
Yeah. The problem is that he doesn't have a lot of community.
Right, but the community that he holds very dear to him, like Ironwork and FER and who else? There's a few other people that are like,
I don't know, but yeah. So all right, so I don't actually know why he went to Las Vegas, and maybe the rest of the audience is a little bit behind. So if you can give a brief update, because you know more better than I do.
I know, because when he announced that he was going to Nevada, I was like, I'm covering it. So he was going to Nevada because the air is a lot drier there than it is up in Saskatchewan, Canada. So his idea was that he was going to get clearer pictures of Sirius and of stars without as much humidity in the air. So that's the entire thing about him going down to Nevada. That's it.
Is there nowhere closer to him that has drier air? Not that dry air is the solution, but
Right.
like he's not even quite bright enough to get that.
Yeah, well, his people told him it was a good idea. Like, that's the thing. And like, of course there are drier areas between Nevada and Canada, but like that was just his mindset. That was like what he wanted to do.
Did he, I mean, is he a gambler? Was he gambling?
He never made any mention of going to any casinos. And as far as I'm aware, he's never even drank alcohol in his whole life. He's like this straight edge guy who's never been even around.
Just a second. Let's pump the brakes here on the straight edge guy. There is a straight edge culture. It's kind of, I don't know if it exists anymore, but the straight edge culture, the X's on the back of the hand, going to hardcore bands whose names begin and end with X, right? Refusing to drink alcohol or have any drugs. That's straight edge. Right.
Yeah.
That's not Mikey. Mikey never has gone to a hardcore concert, no doubt. He's never been in a mosh pit.
He's too soft for that.
I've been in many mosh pits. Okay, I've been at concerts for bands whose names begin and end with X. I never put X's on the back of my hand, actually, because I never did. I didn't need to.
Right.
But I've gone to concerts where they're like carding you at the beginning so that you can get a wristband thing so that you can buy alcohol. And I'm like, pass.
There we go.
I don't need a wristband. I'm not going to buy any alcohol here because, who needs an $8 beer?
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Wow.
I mean, back in the day, that's how much it was.
And
that was like $20.
I know. And it wasn't even, apparently, I don't like beer, but apparently it wasn't even the strong beer. It was the weak beer. I don't know.
Was it Bud Light, Natty Light, or whatever?
I don't know. Is it 3-2 or 2-3 or what? I don't know. What's the?
It's usually 3-2.
Is that the weak beer?
Yeah, that's the weak beer. Yeah. I mean, if you go for like IPAs, you're looking at like 8 to 12.
For me, it's nothing. It's just straight Toonshine.
There you go.
Well, on the rocks.
On the rocks. Of
No, sorry,
course.
it's
Classy.
neat on the rocks.
Oh, classing it up over here. Where's the pinky? Show me the pinky.
Oh,
there you
how's
go.
that?
Yeah, in your Freemason jar. I love it. You know, who was it? It was West Side Girl Reacts. He sent me some little mason jars of like little shooters, like nips. I don't know what you guys call it in over there. We call them nips.
Over there. Wait.
Yeah, over west.
Where are you that I'm over there?
I'm in Boston.
How is Minnesota over there? Over there is England.
It's further than
England is over there. What are you talking about?
I don't know. More west than I am.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, no. Yeah, and they were delicious. So he sent them to me so that I would have free mason jars. Which was nice.
Well, very, very nice.
Yeah.
You paid nothing. Well, I paid nothing for this mason jar as well.
Yeah.
My kid, a friend of his from work kind of inherited a farm.
Okay.
From his grandparents' farm, and they had been, right, his grandparents had been dead for a while, and like all of the siblings that were the children of this grandparents, none of them wanted the farm. They were all off doing their own thing, and it was a bit remote, and so the grandson is like, I don't mind having it, and they're all like, okay. So my kid and him go there, and they're like fixing it up and cleaning out the house, and he's bringing back pallets and pallets, like, well, not, it's like 16 in a box, whatever, of mason jars. 12 in a box, and they're free.
There we go. Free mason jars.
There it is.
Well, I got, you know what? You should have, I love your background, but it's not brick.
I don't know what that means.
You're not a mason, obviously. It's just a front.
I'm a woodworker.
Oh, you're a carpenter.
That's it.
You're a free carpenter.
Yeah. I didn't pay myself anything to do all this work.
Yeah. So Mikey, he was I did kind of feel bad because of that stream that he did where like he just starts off crying. But
don't get into it. We're gonna watch it.
Oh, we're gonna watch it. Oh,
but we need the setup to it. What did you do to lead up into this?
So I made a video. He did a live stream where the entire time, well, he starts out the live stream with him going through his reels and a few of his reels, and he skips past the one of his toe, and then I was like that took me by surprise, and then he landed on him doing that old wrinkly phase with the messed up teeth, pretending to be Will Duffy, and like being super like condescending to Will Duffy. So then he does that, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, this is fair game. And then throughout the whole stream, he's asking for money. And then at the end of the stream, when he realized he wasn't making any money, he started taking it out on his community,
on his audience,
on his audience. And being like, I'm out here, you guys are just doing that. You're sitting there all comfortable at home while I'm out here doing the work. And my phone bill, he showed his phone bill of $375. And it's like,
what?
Dude, it's like, what? It's like, why is this happening? So I was like, okay, fair game. So I just did a quick video. Like I literally just sat down, hit the record button, and I just commented on the video and took out all the stuff where I was just blabbering. And so then he watched it, and then he did a reaction video. It was quite the reaction.
Wow, that's it. Well, somebody says something about a left boot. Never mind. Never mind the left boot. Didn't. Okay, but before we get too far, I got to read a few things. Itorius says, liars, dishonesty, incoherence, and dearth, the real meats and potato of flighty delusions. Yay, it's Tuesday.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a whole list of things. Man, I got a bunch.
Beautiful.
GBS Warriors' question: is it Dearth? A scammer? A potato? Answer: yes.
Beautiful. I can pull up your chat.
GBS Warriors says Dearth's head is a container, therefore a vacuum. Well, that's that logic doesn't work, but I still like it. Cal says hi, Toon. Been a member for 13 months. Thank you for that. Icy Spin says, so Awake Soul's Pac-Man map is no good. No good. Pac-Man map, no good. Man, in Will's live chat yesterday, both Awake Souls and Ronnie James Dio. No, not Ronnie James Dio. Ronnie something. Limitless. RJ Shine, he goes by. Anyway, they're in there. They have you seen their map?
I've not seen their map, no.
It's a rectangle, which is a problem.
With the circle, with the half quarter circles?
No, worse than that. It's the equator is wavy. It's not a straight line.
What?
And like, okay, so when you get to one side, you magically teleport to the other side. So it's a Pac-Man map, right? You go out one portal, go to the other. Plus, if you go off the top, what happens? Unknown. Right? There's a top edge to it.
Okay, is that the North Pole? Like, where?
Well, no, it's
be?
Because everything is wavy. So the South Pole is at the bottom left and bottom right simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
And all right, hold on, my chair's messed up. My fancy chair, which is
Is there a wooden chair? Yeah.
It was when Famous Dave's threw out all their old furniture and got new furniture. So this is the old furniture. And then the padding, seriously, it's just a blanket that's folded up. It's the thin Mexican style blanket. That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is perfect. I sit up straight, like keeps my posture right, so I don't slump into it.
Yeah.
And just a little padding. It's perfect. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah.
Sucked.
So the North Pole on their map is in the middle of the rectangle, and then to the right and left, everything is dramatically warped. But if you go off the top, what happens? Don't know. Maybe it doesn't exist. If you go off the bottom, what happens? Don't know. Maybe there's a wall. Maybe a Pac-Man to the top. Who knows? That's their map, and they're like, it's the one from God.
Wait, in what text was this written?
Because they think that they are the Watchers from Revelation. I don't quite know. That there's two witnesses in Revelation. I'm unfamiliar with this. Like, anyway, they think they are these people, and therefore, basically, anything they say is true. I don't know.
Okay.
So they're like demanding that I debate them. I'm like,
oh my God, what?
I've already debated like years ago. Awake Souls put a thing on Facebook saying nobody will debate our map. It's undebunkable. So I debated him and I debunked his map, and he sat there and cried the whole time.
Dude, you can debunk it with my 2-year-old can debunk it.
Yeah, the equator's not wavy.
Yeah.
So a couple, like 2 months ago or a month ago, they're like demanding that I debate Ronnie on the biblical flat earth. I'm like, now how about we just debate reality, right? I don't care about your personal interpretation of the Bible. It doesn't, it's not proof of anything, right? Just sit around and have people just, say, well, I think that my personal interpretation is more right because of blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's just opinion in the end. Right.
Yep.
So I'll be happy to debate actual physical reality. Yes. And so they're demanding that I debate him on that. I'm like, okay. And then, so I accept. And then Ronnie's like, well, when are you going to publish all of your evidence from your trip to Antarctica? Everything that's in here. And I'm like,
yeah.
When I get to it. And they're like trying to tell me that I need to hurry up. I'm like, I'll do it when I'm ready.
Oh my God, that's so good.
You're not my boss. I don't
It's not like he
report to
paid
you.
you.
No, I don't
They didn't
report to
pay
you.
you.
But now,
Go
tell you
down
what, Ronnie and Jason, if you want to pay me to do it faster, I am open to that negotiation.
There we go.
Okay. Yes, their map is a Pac-Man map. It's ridiculous. If you really want to laugh, go find that video on my channel, Awake Souls. I still have all the stuff, like the distances. Oh, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And they're like, it all works. And then their model, they're like, here's the model for sunrise and sunset. It's Andrew Marsh's model. So the one that Jaron, if you've seen Jaron doing this, I gave it to Jaron. If you want to know what time the sun will rise or set for any location for any day, Andrew Marsh has it, and you can see it in 3 dimensions to scale. Right? And so that's what they use. It has the globe radius in it, and it's the distance between the globe and the Earth and the sun in it.
Okay, yep.
Right.
Yep.
In the JavaScript, they're like, it's the flat Earth model. Like, how come the flat Earth model is the radius of the globe in it? That's a weird one.
that's tough to answer. This is the same thing that Fracatzoid was using when he was trying to figure out his from his location the degrees off of southeast, because he was like, oh, it should be at 122 degrees southeast, but it was like, oh, it was really at 118.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he used this model to like move it like 10 degrees. Like, wait a second. Something's not adding up here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's never. And yeah, he was 3 degrees off. He's like, therefore, globe is falsified. Like, oh, it was a crap measurement, dude. But what's the flat Earth prediction? Way more than 3 degrees from
Yeah, it would be northeast. You goof.
Okay. NA says hi, NA. A member for 49 months. It's
Nice.
a Rubik's who I saw this weekend in Cleveland. Went to the NASA museum. It's the science museum, and they have a NASA exhibit in there. Oh, troll alert, says Mark W. Hold on a second.
Wait, there's a troll?
Is there a troll?
Really quick, I gotta give props to Ilsa Rubik. She's awesome. I loved hanging out with her the other weekend.
Yes. Yeah, you got like it was 2 weeks in a row, was it? Was there a week between, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right, who's the troll? Mark W. Oh, there's a couple chats. Derpling's in the chat crying, says Max. Okay, all right, see, here's okay. And in my announcement for the stream, I said, if anybody wants to join in, if they want to defend their flat Earth cult leaders, send their cult leaders the information for how their cult leaders can join. But I know that the flat Earth cult leaders got to protect their grift, and they show up on here, they're going to get demolished and embarrassed, and it will damage their grift, and so they won't show up.
Yep.
So,
and plus, don't they all charge now or something? Like $200 an interview?
well, yeah, that is, it's actually item, I think, number 6 on my debate coward challenge defense. If you go to my website, mc2.net, just search for coward. I think it's number 6. So, okay. 3Y3 Jack. One-Eye Jack. Okay, where?
Ooh, that sounds familiar.
There it is. Oh, look at that. There's One-Eye Jack. Look at how much of a wonderful person One-Eye Jack is. Look at that.
Well, it's not me. I don't decide that. My wife does. So, I'm not the one who has to go down there.
Do you guys like? Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, I'm definitely not in favor. No, don't delete those. Don't delete those. Remember, the point is of what we're doing here is we are putting on display how horrible flat earthers are. Mm-hmm. So if you delete them, then we don't get to see.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest things about I get a lot of comments, especially when I have like Nico on my show. They're like, "Oh, you should stop platforming him." I'm like, "Why?
We're embarrassing
a
him.
disservice."
Yeah.
Like they need to be humiliated.
Okay, so Anyway, One-Eye Jack, if you think that you have evidence that the Earth is a pizza, mctoon@mctoon.net is where you will send that email so that you can present the actual evidence. Now, if you don't have evidence, you won't be sending an email, and thus you will be admitting that you're a liar. It's up to you. Right? Okay. Almost there. Almost. Jack Fetter said tattoo challenge anyone. I don't know. I'm not. No. Lord Illuminous Pooh says, and Rubik's name prominent and mine hidden. Dave Kircher says, think tattoo caca. It's McTattoons Day. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
It's getting hard to say. You see MC Toon and tattoo, putting them together, MC Toon, MC Tattoon, MC Tatooine. You see, kind of, it sometimes it leads there. I don't know if it flows well enough. We'll see. Lord Illuminous Pooh says apparently boxers don't have sex before a fight, mainly because they don't fancy each other. Gross. Oh my gosh. Jack Fetter is a deep space photo with an iPhone X. What could go wrong? By the way, North Dakota is maybe 10 times closer and just as dry.
Yep.
It baffles me. Like,
what are the elevations in Montana versus? Because I think he was going for Montana for elevation too.
Well, North Dakota was what Jack Fetter said, but Wyoming. How about go to the Rocky Mountains in Canada? Right?
It's really high up too.
Yeah, go to Banff. I've been to Banff. Lord Illuminous Pooh says, my teacher said I'd never amount to anything. Look at me now. Now I'm disappointed.
Love it.
All right, Richard Ray for 75 oohs. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's I know what it is. Oh no, I don't know what ooh. I call it ooh-woos. I go ooh.
Oh, it's a Uruguayan peso. I think, yeah, Uruguayan pesos.
That's right. Yeah, Max loves it when people from Uruguay.
Yeah.
Support.
Says, same shirt, drinking from a mason jar. Coincidence? I don't think so. Must be a Masonic secret code. I'm going to get my tinfoil hat, just in case.
That won't help you. We're too powerful.
Yes, we can get through the tinfoil. Mark Beiser says, never trust Freemason. Masonry is a skilled trade, and quality work costs money. The most I've ever done is tucked pointing. Does that count? People that have done actual masonry, does tucked pointing count?
Tucked. Oh, okay.
Tucked. T-U-C-T. So if like your wall behind you could use some tucked pointing. A little bit of gaps between the bricks there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is ChatGPT's fault.
Is it?
Actually, ChatGPT is the Freemason that built my wall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They even splash some gold paint and there's stars on it too.
Oh yeah.
You can see some stars.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Monkey Cat Pat Pat says, look at these two mics. Clowns.
I'm not wearing my big red nose today.
Let's see. I like it when the trolls are in here. We got only One-Eye Jack says nobody would spend this much time trying to argue with people that they think are stupider than they are. It makes no sense. No, we do it for fun.
Yeah, this is a hobby. Like,
yeah,
I did it before I was monetized. Yeah, it's good times.
So it says, so you're just sick. You laugh at people for fun because you enjoy laughing at people. Well, that makes you good, man. Do you feel proud? We laugh at the people that are out lying to people, right? If you're gonna put yourself out there and lie, you are fair game.
Correct.
100% fair game. And the people that are mentally challenged, like Mikey Smith and Marissa Keelan and Victor Crute and John Puckett, they are both victims and villains at the same time. right?
Agreed. What does this one say? Oh no! Stop! No, that was okay.
Don't time them out.
No.
You obviously get paid because there's no reason you would be here otherwise. Well, I do get paid. Do you get paid?
I'm still waiting for my first NASA shill check, but
NASA has never paid me. Well,
Really?
other than through its Rubik's, if that counts.
oh yeah, that's true.
Which is a couple steps removed, because Rubik's works at the Science Museum where there's a NASA exhibit, and Rubik's has sent super chats to YouTube that then gets to me. So it's super far away. It's NASA to the museum to Rubik's to YouTube to me. So 5 steps. I don't know if that counts as a NASA shill check.
Oh shoot! At least we're on their payroll.
Yeah, somehow. All right. Well, just for reference, I've not gotten an email from One Eye Jack. Must be scared.
You don't say.
Cult of Isolde is a new member at Newton. Lord Illuminous Pooh for $10 says, my mom said the best time to ask my dad for something was when he was having... So I busted in and yelled, can I have a new bike? He was pissed. The secretary was nice about it. I got the bike.
That was good.
All right. This is what I got a bunch more, but I'll read two. Alyssum says, thank you for providing laughter. I hear it's the best medicine. I feel my leg healing faster already. Keep debunking the flat earth cult.
Let's go.
And Scuba Drews says, drunk debunk on MC2 and loving it.
Yo, let's go. Yo, Drew's my boy.
PhD Tony says, that's right, MC Toon. Everyone should only argue with people more intelligent and better informed than they are. Of course, then nobody could ever argue with anybody because one of you is always going to be the less intelligent and less informed.
That's correct. I love when Jared at one point he was like take 100 people in the room and into a room and find the median IQ or the intelligence level, and just remember that there's always 50% of people that are going to be less intelligent than the medium. So it's crazy to think about, man.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get this up here. If just for reference, if anybody's on Rumble, X, or Facebook, just type in a message. I'm going to see if it shows up here, because there's this thing that compiles them all together on Restream. Yeah. And I just want to see if they show up on my compiled list. I don't know if they will. Some of them can't. I don't think I can get Facebook. Anyway, let's see. I'm getting Mikey. There it is. His big sad face.
Oh my God, it's so sad.
There it is.
It's, you know what? I'm just gonna let you guys. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, oh my God,
I'm gonna share it to you so you see it,
yeah.
And then I'm gonna add in, because we want to see you. Hold on, give me a second, people. I gotta get Zoom Mini going. Zoom. Loading video window. There it is. And now you're on screen with me and with Mikey right there. Okay, here we go. Here's Mikey. Beautiful. Now we can talk because he doesn't say much at the beginning here.
No, he doesn't. And here's the thing is that this is how upsetting this is, right? That he doesn't have people he can call in this situation, so he live streams to get sympathy from his viewers.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know if that's sad or a really genius tactic, and I'll explain why after we're done here.
He's still going.
He's it's his intro waiting for his people to come in.
Oh.
Did it stop?
Yeah, I think I did. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah, it
There
stopped.
he is. He gets pretty vulgar. You already knew that.
Yep.
All right.
And so, I mean, that's where the sympathies ends.
Yeah. My sister messaged me exactly what he said, as if she was saying it to me. And I was like, wait a second, I've heard this before.
Your sister said that?
Yeah. But I don't want to ruin it for the people who.
Yeah.
So Mikey, at least say hi.
He keeps. So I want to be clear. I'm being cautious here. Okay. Mikey, while he is a villain in this, he is more the victim. Mm-hmm. This is right here. What you're seeing. This is what Flat Earth Dave has done to Mikey. This is what Nathan Oakley has done to Mikey and Eric Dubay. Right. And Flatsoid.
Yeah.
And Mark Sargent. This is what they did to Mikey. He didn't need to be like this. They did this to him. Because they told him that because he didn't understand the things that he doesn't understand, which people don't understand, it's fine to not understand things, but that he wasn't wrong and that it wasn't too complicated for him. They lied to him and said there's a giant conspiracy to try to keep him confused. Mm-hmm. He's not confused because of some giant conspiracy. He just doesn't get these things, which is fine. We all have things that we don't understand. Mikey doesn't understand geometry or physics or things like that. It's okay. But they did this to him. Okay, now the sympathy will dry up a little bit here. Okay. And I'm going to talk over a little bit. We should be sure to talk over so it gets a little garbled and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's kind of not good. But I want to remember, I want everybody to remember the primary villain here are the people in the thumbnail, right? It's Flat Earth Dave. It's Mark Sargent, Dubay, Nathan Oakley, right? The ones that even after 24-hour sun in Antarctica was shown to be absolutely 100% there, they still hang on to it. And they all could have said, okay, we were wrong. And then Mikey would have said, oh, maybe he was wrong. He would have thought that he was wrong too. If all of them said, yep, it's been a giant grift for 10 years, we're done. No, they're hanging on. So, okay.
Now, at this point, I want to know if he had watched the whole video at this point.
Your video? I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, because I don't know. I feel like it was the whole video was pretty justified at the very end. I don't know if everybody here has seen my video, but it got over 2.5 thousand or 2,500 views. I got 11 subs off of that video.
Wow.
I usually get 1 sub off my videos.
So they're asking, why is he crying? The reason why he's crying is because he watched Mike's video.
Yeah.
Debunking this.
Yeah.
Right? You debunked this just by sharing, actual geometry, physics, optics. And that caused him to cry like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no audio yet with him. He's just sitting here. Now, I don't know where he's staying. Do you know where he's staying?
No, I don't. As far as there's been a few different theories that I've had, because I know that people are like, "Hey, we'll put you up. Well, you can stay at our house for a little bit or whatever." I know that's been said.
Yeah.
But then this looks more like a hotel room, kind of. Then he's got all his bins and stuff back there.
Are those his bins?
Yeah, those are the ones. I don't know if those are his, but I know that he has bins in the back of his car.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
See, that looks like this looks like a hotel room. Got the P1000 in the background there.
Yep. He's got his vitamins right next to it.
Yep. I don't know if he's been taking his medication for his diabetes. He said that he's not good about taking that.
He should get good at. Oh my god! He was eating candy bars on his live stream today.
Eating what?
Candy bars. He was like, he had like a payday. He had or Babe Ruth or whatever.
Wait, so what was he eating?
Candy bars.
Oh my gosh. You said candy bars, B-A-Z. Now we all know you're from Boston. Okay.
Oh great, now Chad is making fun of me. I wonder where he parks his car. That was forced, I'm sorry. Oh, shoot.
Human being. This is a good one. Human being says if you get out your camera when you're crying, you are a manipulator.
That's, you know what? Every single TikToker, everybody who does this, they're crying on the camera, blah blah. Dude, I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
Right. If you're gonna have a cry, you can have a cry. Doing it live on camera is for a reason.
And not even saying anything.
I'll put a picture of what the series star looks like.
So now he's playing your video. That's what's going on.
And during my explanation of what, oh my god, chromatic aberration is.
Yeah.
Because like that was necessary to talk about to completely debunk all of his all of his stuff. Yeah. And one of the things that I love about this video though is it makes my production quality look really good.
That's the important thing here.
All right.
Let's not.
All right.
But now, sorry. So this is a little more curious about the room he's in. Now it doesn't look like a hotel room. This looks like a bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be a B&B.
According to the live stream that Mikey Smith just got off of, where he kind of melts down a little bit. He is in Las Vegas, and he's been there for about a week at this point, and he is begging people for money to help him get back home, as well as berating his chat members for not doing what he's doing. Let's take a look at what he has to say. Okay, and really quick, before we get started, I just want to go over the different types of chromatic aberration and explain exactly what it is. So chromatic aberration is an optical distortion caused by a lens's inability to focus.
Yeah, we're just going to skip through that.
Yeah.
Instead of describing it, you have the footage. Just show the footage.
There's something different about it. Maybe my binoculars are recording.
That's so good. That was a flat Earth reconnaissance. All right, we have blue arrow.
In a dark room, you will not see these blue lights probably. It's very, very faint. I'll try to bring it up so people can see it. So there's a blue flash right here. And again, every single night that is visible outside
on a trip like this, and not just assume that people are just going to hand you their money. Like that's not how real life works. And this is the stuff that you produce, right? Like this is the stuff that he's producing from this trip, and it's just garbage. It's provable utter garbage. So
the people asking, why is Mikey upset? Answer:
This is why. Because I said it was garbage. It was trash, and he wants people to pay for trash.
Yeah.
Like even his own community can sniff it out.
Yeah. He wants people to pay for trash. I pay people to take my trash away. Right? Man, it's gotten expensive too. It kind of sucks.
No one's going to pay you to provide them with garbage. Sorry, Mikey. Not going to happen. And like you can see his downfall throughout this whole video. At least the last half hour, which is what I actually watched. And you can see him getting more and more stressed out about the fact that he doesn't know how he's going to get home. He doesn't know how he's going to pay his phone bill. Like, and all that stress is coming down on him because the longer he's live and no one's giving him money, the more it's becoming apparent to him that he has screwed himself. Right. And so now he's going to take that.
Yep. And then here we go.
All right.
I feel like this is the moment where he's like, shit, he's right. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it a little differently.
So just for completeness, some people have said that they thought that was not necessarily chromatic aberration, and it might be due to focus issues as well that causes this type of a pattern, right? Because I mean, you get the whole rainbow, right? You get Roy G. Biv on here. That's what you're seeing, and that's why it looks to me like chromatic aberration. But people have said, well, that those binoculars are decent binoculars, and they're not going to be super bad at chromatic aberration, but it's going to be the focus issues. But it doesn't matter. Binoculars with the phone camera is not the way to take pictures of stars.
Right. And he's actually explained why because he's gone to observatories to see the stars. But he says that that he doesn't like looking through the observatory telescopes because it makes the stars look a lot farther away than what he believes them to be.
So it contradicts his pre-selected conclusion. Therefore, He doesn't like it.
Which is why he likes to take pictures with his binoculars, because it makes them look a lot closer.
Because it mangles them.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, so here we're 6.5 minutes into the video. He's been crying, and now I don't know. For me, this is where the sympathy kind of dries up. And we will talk over a little bit.
Yeah. I think he plays a little bit more.
Oh, does he?
Of the video.
Okay.
Right now he's like catching up on chat to see if it's working. And of course, at this point, it is working.
Crying on camera.
Yeah, laying down. Like, this is where I feel like it starts to get really forced, kind of.
Yeah. So wonder, let's see if there's what the live chat says here. So
I love Monkey Cat Pat Pat. He was so nice to him.
Yeah. So looks to me like we've just got a couple people. We got Monkey Cat Pat Pat. Arwen, yeah, he was all about that. Wow, Arwen. That's it.
He's been in his chat a lot.
It's not, yeah. I mean, Arwen and Mikey Smith are both fifth string Flerfs. So,
well, Arwen wants to teach Mikey what stars really are.
Oh, and Arwen knows, does he?
Yes, he's very familiar with what stars are, but I forget what he says they are. They're like, they're like astral beings or something. I forget what he says they are, but it's just like, it makes as much sense as everything else a Flerf would say. And just to make it clear, Sea Lightning 300, that's one of his mods. Like, that's like his like main mod.
How. Okay.
Anybody can be so hurtful to other people.
So you weren't being hurtful. You were just telling him what the science was.
I'm surprised he didn't play the part where I called him a child. I told him that this isn't adult behavior. This is a child behavior. He doesn't play that, which is like,
oh well.
Drunk debunk show. You're a fucking cunt.
Wow, what?
Wow.
You're a fucking cunt.
Careful,
What?
Mikey. What are you talking about?
Rat.
You were trying to get a little bit of sympathy from us here.
God,
oh my,
dude.
jeez.
Man, that is pure words of anger.
You're a piece of rat.
Mikey,
Shit.
naughty Mikey,
no.
don't talk like that. What are you
fucking
because you have glasses. Oh my god.
Oh no.
You have glasses, therefore you're bad. Jeez.
Listen, this is it's bad because like Craig says, this is proof that we know how refraction works.
Yes.
That's why glasses are bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Shit,
Okay.
fucking
Mikey,
cunt.
don't talk like that. That's
I
very
hope you
naughty.
die, go to fucking hell, you
mom will
stupid-
not approve of that kind of talk,
no.
Mikey.
Oh,
Do you need a
jeez
juice box?
Louise. Holy moly! Yeah, Nico's got you with the juice box, buddy. Come on, play the rest. Like I was also in his chat knowing that I was already banned.
Yeah.
Because I was banned from his chat because I was texting. When he was driving, he was live streaming, reading chat, talking to chat while driving. I'm like, and the people in his chat are just talking to him and having conversations with him. Like, do you not understand that he's driving? Like, this is incredibly dangerous. Like,
don't
what are
do
you
that.
doing? And I was like, guys, stop engaging. Stop having him read your chats. Like I was in the chat and then I got banned for it because I was
Well, yeah,
saying,
he wants people to interact with his chat. Jeez. Oh, no need to hate on juice boxes though.
oh man.
This is sympathy garnering is it. So I don't know is there much more to this? I know I like at the very end. Okay, I think
not really.
Yeah,
because then he just starts. Then he plays a little bit more of my video saying that he's not helping the flat Earth, that he's hurting the flat Earth, and he forces crying some more. And then he says, "Okay, I'm done." And then 10 minutes later, it's just 10 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes of him saying, "Okay, I'm done," and then crying, and then looking at chat, and then "Okay, I'm done," and then he finally finishes it.
Yeah. So the whole thing is 26, almost 27 minutes. Of him crying, and basically, and he does at the end say that he's not in a hotel and that he's leaving Tuesday, which is today.
Yes, which would explain the driving. And allow me to remind everybody here that if you do watch this entire stream, he doesn't get one donation.
Ow.
So it didn't. Yeah. So now that the video is over, I can talk about a little bit more about the aftermath of it. So from what I've been told from my community, which coincidentally is also yours, they have reached out to me and said that they want to like get in touch with Ironwork and all that kind of stuff, and all these people in his community to get money together to give him because what they originally wanted to do was have us. Right, like you, me, Craig, and all that kind of stuff, pool together money instead. What I was like, but he's not there for us. He's there for his community. They need to be supporting this. So they actually reached out to the community and to his community, and they said that he's all set. So he's okay. He's financially okay. He's gonna be able to make it home.
Yeah, and that's. There's some conflicting information, but that's what came about later in the day. The people that were saying maybe he needs to be assisted financially have said it seems that's okay. All I know is secondhand. So it's certainly if he is financially not well enough to get back, then I think helping him get back would be great. But so I'll say, Mikey, if you watch this or if somebody wants to give this message, if you have challenges getting back, if it's financially a challenge for you, don't have that be an issue, right? Your community has failed you if that's the case. And we can be the community that gets you there. Okay. If you are set, then good. Don't go for the sympathy money if you actually have money. That's not cool. So do the right thing. But the thing is, right, we're not laughing. I'm not laughing at his tears here, right? I'm calling out that he's crying on camera live. That's to garner sympathy. Yeah. Right. But those were real tears, I think, and he's really hurt. And it's because the community, who is led by the grifters and scammers like Flat Earth Dave and Dubé and Oakley and Sargent, they are the villains here, and Mikey is the victim. Now, Mikey, wished you to be terminated.
Yes.
Making him a bit of a villain too. It was lashing out in emotion.
Right.
I get that. But what's the root of this? Scammers.
Yeah. And this is what I feel like everybody needs to see as far as people in Mikey's position, right? It's this is what the belief in the lies will do to a person. Like I said in my video, like the believers of this horrible misinformation will go to great lengths. They'll remove themselves from their families. They'll gladly leave their friends. They'll do everything they can to stay in this world that they've been promised is true. And it's just gross. And this is the outcome of it.
I started a poll for those wondering.
I voted.
Shifty Eyes Shady, it's been around a long time, and gave up Flat Earth back in December after the final experiment, and is now working on pulling together people to do a class action lawsuit against Flat Earth Dave for leaking their data on the app and not fixing it after saying he's fixed it multiple times.
Yeah, he was in my chat, the other day, talking about how he's going to be suing Darth, which is, I'm very excited to hear about that. Actually, can I just mention one of the comments on the video that I made about Mikey? One of the comments was from someone in his community saying, well, he's going to be a multimillionaire soon because today is the deadline for the Canadian Space Agency to respond to his query. But they hadn't responded, so I guess that makes him a multimillionaire. Is that how?
I don't think that's how it works. It might not be.
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I'll go to Congress with anything and be like, "Yo, I want to sue you. If you don't answer, I've got millions of dollars."
That's how it works.
Yeah,
apparently. That's not how it works. Well, when Mikey. Or people might not know, he's suing the Canadian Space Agency for lying about space being right, because space is fake, he says, and he's filed suit, and then he had some free lawyers help him to package this up and send it off. So it's him doing it with a lawyer like assisting in the paperwork, but the lawyer isn't representing him; he's representing himself.
Right.
And when he sent it, he's like, "Too bad, I sent it." You can't, like, as if putting it in the mail means that it's done. Check. Right? He's going to win. That's not how it works.
I'm sorry. It was just so funny that crossed his mind as like being something. And the thing is that nobody's saying don't do it. But I'm sorry. I take that back.
I don't know. Suing the Canadian Space Agency, I mean, it's embarrassing and stuff, but I don't know if that's like really going to damage him. Right? It's funny. It's funny. Right. Driving somewhere and getting stranded there, that's different.
Yeah. But the thing is that, like, oh man, I had a point. That I mean, he could have been using that, like that could have been his actual thought process, right? Like, oh, I'll be okay financially because I'll get a big check from the Canadian Space Agency.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. That could have been a little bit of a damaging thing, but I don't know. Don't say.
So the Gorn captain says you should do a dramatic reading of his lawsuit. I think he read the whole thing online the day he sent it out. Did he really?
Oh,
I guess
I'm good at dramatic readings.
If he did, then we could.
I did dramatic readings of all of Jaren's big posts.
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah, yeah, and those are actually my best performing videos on my channel.
It's great.
My dramatic readings.
All right. So we got a few people. We got Gary IW says, too soon for a wrench. Give it a few months. It's been since December. Actually, Shifty had a wrench before. When Shifty was a flatty, Shifty had a wrench, said a couple things, and I'm like, dude, I got to take it away. Right. And he's like, fair. And then, but I've done one poll so far and another, kind of query the people to see what they thought. And the poll that I did before was no wrench for Shifty, but it's looking good for Shifty right now.
Yeah, it's very different results tonight.
So,
wow.
Getting Dave's app so I can join Shifty's suit. Pay $3 so that you can join the class action lawsuit. I mean, that's a cheap way to enter into the lawsuit.
Yo, that's a great idea.
I don't know if there's any money to be made from it for real, but I don't know. That'd be funny to do. I paid $3 just so Dave could leak my data so I can sue him
for my $3.
But no, your personal data is worth more than $3. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me read a few things. Yeah, Shane Eslick said, "Oh, my goodness, hold on. I moved my window off to the third monitor, and it got too. I couldn't see it. Okay. I gotta not do that." Shane Eslick says Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man had a baby boy. He is Pac-Man's son. Oh my gosh. Pac-Man's son goes across the portal of Pac-Man world. Cat Calder Vasold says subscribe to the Drunk Debunk Show now.
Yeah, do it.
You better.
I'm almost at 2K. I'm very excited.
There you go.
I'm almost there.
I'm sure somebody can drop the link to your channel in there.
Oh, I think that could be me.
Galaxy Soup says, I have arrived. You may now proceed with the content. Well, thank you very much, Galaxy Soup. Apologies for not waiting 25 minutes for you to arrive. We started early. It's a Rubik says, do I overstate how involved in NASA my job is? Yes, because it's funny. And now I've seen it firsthand. It's a room in the Space Museum, or not in the Science Museum, that NASA, it's got NASA stuff on it. I got some video of it. I'll do a video, put together a video for it. But they have an Apollo capsule in there from Skylab 3. It's pretty cool. Lisa says, Wonder Twin powers activate. And we have to like bump our fists together somehow.
I gotta look at it.
And then I don't know how we can. I don't know how we can do that though, because here, this one, right there. You got to go higher.
Twins activate higher.
Yeah, no, you're good. Right there. There we go. Okay, form of an ice Lamborghini.
Oh hell yeah! Doop, 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 doop.
And then you have to form of I don't know.
I'll do form of a pterodactyl. I don't know.
You're gonna drive the ice Lamborghini. That show was the best show ever when you're like 7.
Yeah, I actually never even saw it. That was before my time.
It was before my time too.
All right.
Because I'm only 13, you see. Flerfology said, got my top left voting bid out in on time. When are you posting? It was going to be tonight, but Craig, Kreg, had to change. We had to shift it back a week. He hasn't completed his yet. Wally was maybe not going to make it, but Wally did. So if you have a video, get it to me. You already got yours to me.
I did. Did you watch it yet?
No.
Oh boy. All right. I was going to ask your opinion on it, but
it was while I was on vacation, so I was like,
true.
I think when I got yours, I was a couple times. So there's a couple times that I didn't drive, So while I was not driving, I was on the Wi-Fi access point on my phone, basically editing video. Like I edited video while sitting in the passenger seat.
As you do.
And we got, yeah, who doesn't? And then we get like, my wife's like, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. And then we're going to get back in and she's like, you want to drive? I'm like, no, I got like another hour of editing. She's like, oh. Nice. That's good. It was fine. She's good. She's great. Yeah. And our truck died.
Oh no!
I'll get into that. I'll get into that later. But yes, a rapid, unscheduled disassembly happened.
Wow.
Yes,
that's the worst kind of disassembly.
We had a RUD on the road. DC Dano says 2 mics, 1 mason jar, assist FM Wicked Pissa. I don't know what that is.
It's Wicked Pissa. That's what we say in Boston is Wicked Pissa. But like that's such like a '90s thing. We don't do that anymore.
What's Wicked Pissa?
Yo, like this whole stream is Wicked Pissa, or Blue's Clues is Wicked Pissa. Like it's cool as hell.
Blue's Clues.
My life is all Blue's Clues, Mike. I need you to understand that. Like, that's all it is. My son comes up to me and says, "Hey, Josh. Hey, Blue." Like, no, like I'm not either of those people. I'm not a dog. Look at this. He even has a freaking The Notebook. Well, you can't see it. It's see through.
Yeah, it's see through.
But it's the handy dandy notebook, and it comes with the crayon and everything.
Wow.
And he's even drawn clues. Oh, you can't see the clues that he drew. Okay. You can kind of see that one. He draws clues.
Are you sure that's not yours?
What? Oh, I think we're losing connection.
That's what happened before when the Blue's Clues came up, isn't it? Like, oh, what about Blue's Clues? Silence from you for an hour. Like, what happened?
The power went out at that exact time.
Sure. Yeah, we know about the power went out, Flatzoid. We know all about that. Okay, Florpology says one-eyed Jack, no stereo vision, i.e. flat Earth. Yes. Itoria says, oh no, I'm paying for someone to point and laugh at flat Earth jerps on a public platform. Quick, call the feds. Of course, yes.
FBI, open up.
Is Mikey should check the web portal info on his case, says Flerf's Suckballs.
Oh.
Is that a thing? I don't know in Canada. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, it's gotta be. It's 2025. I mean, Canada isn't that far behind.
Well,
they're not like a third world country. They're like a second world country.
They're a second world country, yeah. The question is, are they heading up or down? I mean, are they? If we close our eyes for 10 years, are they going to be a third world country? Or a first world country? Who knows? It's a mystery.
Are they going to be our 51st state?
They could. It just might be the whole thing. Not the entire province. Not just convert the provinces into states. It's all of Canada is one state minus Quebec. That goes to France. We don't want them. Canada don't want them, right? Yeah. Remember a couple years ago, I don't know, 20 years, I don't know, whenever it was, they're like taking a vote on whether or not Quebec is going to, secede from Canada.
Really?
Yeah, that was a thing. And I'm asking other Canadians, they're like, yeah, that'd be fine. All of them that I was talking to, they're like, yeah, we don't want them. Why are they here? This is not me. This is other Canadians. This is their opinion. Like, they can go. Can they just leave? Can they go over to France with their snooty, only talking in Frenchness, all that? I don't know.
What about Ontario? Isn't that like close to Quebec?
Them. That's just them. Not me. Not my opinion. I don't know.
That's good.
Gary IOW says, don't time the twat out. Let it be here for posterity so his kids can see how stupid their father is. Yes. Talking about One-Eyed Jack.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's gone.
Yeah. Oh, darn. Well, let me see if he sent me an email. He did
maybe
not.
He went into your emails. Oh no,
he did not. Okay, I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this poll. Here it is.
Oh wait, Oh yeah, go ahead.
The question is, Shifty get a wrench? Yes, 70%. Shifty, today's your day.
Nice.
Here we go.
Congratulations, Shifty. If I had my clap button, I'd push it.
You can just clap. You don't need a button.
Oh,
there we go.
well, it's a bunch of people clapping. Like a whole audience.
Okay.
Whole studio.
There we go.
It's like the final experiment.
Don't give them ammo. That's just the thing they need. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. We've got a noisy one coming. A noisy orange.
Oh my god.
Cat.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Hello, kitty.
How you doing, turtle? What do you think? He's funny.
Hello.
He's not meowing much. When he was being brushed earlier today, he was really not happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we can't hear him meowing. Your noise gate's too good.
Is it?
Yeah, or maybe it's oh, you know what? Zoom is cutting out the background sound. Yeah, good call.
Zoom does it, but come on, nothing. There you go. If you like scratch his belly, he's like, "What are you doing?" There we go.
I'm so mad.
There we go. Get some belly scratches.
Oh,
there you go. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Wow.
Now I've got orange fur on me.
There you go. I have two cats, but if I were to hold them for that long, I would end up with maybe one eye, maybe no eyes.
You could be One-Eye Jack's sidekick. One-Eye Mike. All right, is Sammy? Somebody's complaining about Sammy McBride. Charles Arnold, can someone time out Sammy McBride? Let's see what kind of derp Sammy is doing here. My wife is threatening to divorce me if I don't stop singing Wonderwall. I said maybe. What? Okay.
So good.
I don't know. I'm not.
Do you get it?
No, I don't.
Oh, Wonderwall. Okay, so part of Wonderwall is I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me, and then it's just maybe is just a.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. It's us millennials, man.
Yeah, I'm just a Zoomer. You know.
I got a funny joke. How much does a rainbow weigh?
I don't know.
Not much. It's just it's pretty light.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's like what does Switzerland have for it? Going for it?
What?
I don't know, but its flag is a big plus. See?
Well, I had to mute for that one. That was good.
Addicted to Gaming says, I have no official affiliation with NASA, but here's a shield check. Keep it on the down low.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Judge rightly says, was that Toonshine in that mason jar? It was the Toonshine. It's all gone. Toonshine's all gone.
Do you chew your ice like Max? Do you eat your ice?
Sometimes, but it all melted.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put in the Toonshine at room temperature, so the ice gets it waters it down a little. You know, it's how I like it.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too potent.
No. Pronon 1990 member it for 37 months. Wow.
Damn.
Wicked Pissa has been a member for 20 months. Says 20 minutes of him pouting. Who does that stuff? Yeah, somebody that's trying to garner sympathy does. So,
yep.
I got some notifications on. Oh, Shifty. There it is. Nice. There it is. Shifty sent me some messages on X. I'm contacting cyber law firm tomorrow. I gave Darren a chance. Didn't respond back.
Oh, man.
I'm also getting DMs from other angry Flerfs / ex-Flerfs that want to do it. There you go.
Shifty, please provide us with the step-by-step. I need to cover that. I don't mean to. So actually, DP Debunks, he's a little bit concerned about me being on your show tonight.
Why's that?
He thinks that this is bribery for the top left.
Oh, why? Because does he think that you being on my show will get more votes for Flatsoid?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. You said yeah. You said yeah.
God damn it! You tricked me. Now I'm going to give you another stupid joke. What's heavier, a hippo or a Zippo?
I don't know. I think a hippo.
Oh, what's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? I said it wrong.
Oh.
The difference is the hippo's very heavy, but a Zippo's a little lighter.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I ruined it.
Monkey Cat Pat Pat, on a similar vein, says, how much does a Tim Conway? Yep. Jack Fetter says, kind of ironic, Flat Earthers has a head that's almost a perfect sphere. Part of me feels bad for him. Then he opens his mouth.
Dude, I read that before, and I was dying because then it was just with him on the pillow, and his head was literally.
It is. It's like an orange. It's like a freaking orange. Who is a big Ricky Gervais podcast fan?
Oh, I don't listen to his podcast, but I am a fan of his work.
That's me. Anna says, Mikey just needs a hug, a Lunchable, and a juice box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rossi says, Mikey streams draw 12 to 20 live viewers. I met Rossi in Cleveland.
Nice.
Where'd I put it? He gave me. Oh, I haven't quite unpacked everything. Okay, I'll have to get it. It's gonna go on the shelf. It'll be up here where you can see it. But Rossi gave me. I will unveil it. I'll save the unveiling for later.
Beautiful.
Let's see. Hold on a second. You're laughing about something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Laura
Right.
Livinus Poo says the funniest jokes.
Oh, I know. It's always so good. Jay Donashi says, I regretio. I apologize ahead of time. I'm sorry for that. I don't know what. Jack Fetter says, Inception level, a Flerf video debunk within a Flerf watching the debunk live on MC Tuesday Flat Earth Debunk live stream. Yeah, that was a lot of Inception there.
It really was.
It was your review of Mikey being watched by Mikey, being watched by us.
Yeah, it's poetic.
While he was crying. Zoomy says Flerfs are the absolute opposite of artificial intelligence. They are genuinely stupid. Yep. Astro Kate Sathik says, I will complain to YouTube. Wait, no. I'll go straight to Barracuda Networks about Mikey Smith's naughty, bad words. So somebody on X today was threatening to report me to Barracuda because the guy thinks that I personally hacked Dave Weiss's app, which I've not done. I've simply reported on the hack, not the hack. It's not even a hack. Like,
right. It's not. Yeah. It's open. Like if you know how. Sorry, I'll use it. I
could just hand somebody the URL, and then they could just go edit anybody's profile that they wanted with zero authentication and no hacking involved. Just a URL. Here you go. Put this in your web browser. Edit away. That's it.
That's gross, man. Like,
and every time that I do something, and people are like, Dave, your app is a mess. He's like, no, it's fixed. It's the evil Globers. Dude, you're not even trying. I paid $20,000 for a security audit. You did.
What? You wasted your money then, bud.
He literally says that, and the passwords are not hashed. Step one of any security audit where you're not hashing passwords is hash the freaking passwords. They're not hashed. They're not hashed. 5 months later. It was October. Count them. October, November, December, January, February, March. It's 5 months since the initial. Right. Let's be generous. 4 months. It's been 4 months. No hash passwords. Seriously.
You know, I've actually been accused of hacking Mikey Smith's channel.
Hacking his channel? Yeah,
because when I first started talking to him with my Drunk Debunk show channel or page, I mentioned that I bought his shirt.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you bought my shirt?" He was like, "Link me the video of you wearing my shirt on your show," because I told him, "Hey, I wore your shirt on my show. It was really cool." And he was like, "Oh, link it to me." Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
And then that's when he made me a mod. He made me a mod
on his channel.
On his channel, so that I could post a link of the video, which I never did, because if I did post it, I would have been blocked long ago. And but because I wasn't talking about him in the stream, I was talking about I think it was like a Flatzoid video or whatever. But he would know that I wasn't on his same thinking process, and so that's how I was made a mod. He made me a mod, but then he went to tell everybody else, "Oh, I didn't make him a mod. I don't remember making him a mod," and all that kind of stuff. So now people think that I hacked his channel to make him a mod, while really I just civil engineered my way into being a mod.
Civil.
I mean,
social
engineered. Oh my God, Jesus.
There's a big difference between civil engineering and social engineering, by the way.
Big difference, actually. One builds bridges,
and the other builds bridges so that they can get into a vulnerability.
Perfect.
Oh my God,
words are hard, Mega Dude. Thank you.
It's like, oh hey, let me carry your donuts and coffee for you from the parking lot to the door of our heavily secured building so that I can slip in with you when you swipe your badge at the door and I won't swipe mine at all. You see, building bridges.
Yep.
To get in, that's social engineering. Yes. Marcus Leach says pro se litigants have fools for lawyers and the lawyers have fools for clients.
Very well.
Flerfology says Flerf tiers are worth $1,500 per GR per gram.
GL. Oh, gram.
Gram on eBay right now. Really? There's been so many Flerf tiers flowing. Like the market is completely flooded with Flerf tiers.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Okay, Mystery Man gifted 5 memberships. And if you were a recipient, make sure you thank. And then Mr. E-Man says, this is a bribe. Gotcha. Icy Spin says, need another Marjorie Taylor Greene dramatic reading. Oh my gosh. That was part of the 24? No, that wasn't part of the 24-hour stream. That was just a super late stream, wasn't it?
I missed that one.
Not tonight. Not tonight. Icy Spin. Well, that was Icy Spin. Ice Otter 74 says, if you can stand it, read Sleepy's thesis. Ooh, you know Sleeping Warrior?
Oh, yeah, I know Sleeping Warrior.
He wrote a thesis.
Is it as good as I think it would be?
For his law degree that he was working on, apparently. Yeah.
Huh.
No, you can't. Nobody can stomach it. You can't.
What's it on?
It's on basically that he thinks that flat Earth should be taught in school.
Oh God!
If I remember right, yeah.
Man, that's just the garbage content that I need for my show.
Yeah. So it's like, I think it's kind of like if enough people in a certain vicinity say that young Earth creationism should be taught in schools, then it will be taught in the school. That kind of thing. Like that's the kind of angle.
Okay. I can understand the logic, but that's just not realistic. But whatever.
Yeah. Like science should be taught because it has evidence. Flat Earth doesn't qualify.
No.
All right. Greg Edmonds says Flat Earth, home of vulnerable gullibility. Indeed. Okay. I have some other things here.
Okay.
Now, who have I specifically said was at fault here?
Oh, well, there's a few people.
Who's
actually.
the villain?
Well, you had Dearth, you had Thompson, you had Oakley, you had Dubé.
Yeah.
Oh God, who else?
I did not list Thompson. He's not first string. He's fourth string.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Fukatzoid?
Yeah, he's second string, maybe third. I think he's third string. Really?
So, you already watched it, but Sov was very upset that he wasn't higher up on the list on the Flerf wiki. By the way,
Sov wanted to be higher.
Oh no, I think it was PJ. Sorry, PJ. PJ was like, oh, I'm at the very, like, he was closer to the bottom, I think. I don't know. I was in and out.
It might be because it's alphabetical, but he might not quite get that. Okay. It might be a little bit of a struggle for him.
I didn't even know.
Change your name to A PJ. Then you'll be at the top. I'm not going to explain how it works. Just...
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to deal with this. They were like judging themselves on how high they were on the list. Oh my God. All right.
I don't know what it is. Oh, speaking of the Flerf wiki. So you know who the two main people that have been working, put a lot of effort into is Peter Markley, who I sent him the admin stuff, like he can log in and he can do all the maintenance at the same level I can, and Dora and Ku. They've put a lot of work into it, but the Flerf wiki could use some more people putting time in, because they both have lives and stuff like that. So if anybody's interested in helping maintain the Flerf wiki, go to my Discord server. There's a Flerf wiki channel. Go in there and talk, and you can get set up with a little more privilege than others. But really, the thing is, there are now becoming several ex-Flerfs. Our list of ex-Flerfs, the page that lists them, is a little bit out of date. And part of it is because that the list of Flerfs is not complete. So like Paul on the Plane announced today that he is no longer a flatty.
Really?
Good for him. Do you know Paul on the Plane? Like he's been quiet for years.
Yeah, long time.
But he did a podcast for quite a while. So he's, amongst the OG Flerfs, he's a well-known person. He didn't have a page on the Flerf wiki because of his hasn't done anything for a while. But now he needs to be listed on there because he's no longer a flatty and he needs to be listed as an ex-Flerf. So there's getting to be a lot of ex-Flerfs, and so putting in a bunch of information, just so some background on each of them now, is really good to have. Robbie Davidson, I don't know if he's even on there yet. He needs to have some background. Like what a great thing to list the information that Robbie Davidson is no longer in there, and we just kind of need a little bit of help from some people. So anyway, if you're interested, we definitely could use a little bit of help there. Peter would appreciate, as would the community. And another thing is, people are like, hey, I have this thing. Here, look at this thing. And I'm like, oh, cool, looks great. This would really do well on the Flerf wiki. Mm-hmm. So anybody can go in and edit it. We changed it to yesterday that you have to have an account in order to edit, because guess who edited their own page?
Catzoid? Could it have been?
Keep talking.
Okay. So I was reading chat up here. Who said it? Someone said something really funny. That Shane Eastlick says, I built a bridge to Mikey's heart to become a mod, and now you have blown it up with a crying face. I thought that was really funny, because I definitely social engineered my way into. I mean, I didn't mean to social engineer my way into his channel. It just happened. Wicked Pissa. Are you actually from Boston? I don't want him to. I mean, I wouldn't assume anything less. having a name like that. Let's see. Don't put flat Earth in the school. Kids are getting dummied up already. That's very fair, Rebel Raider. Absolutely. Wait. This explains Wicked Pissa pretty well. It's a nice place to live, but I wouldn't want to visit there. Wait, where's that? Is it Worcester? Because Worcester or Leominster, Wormtown. Oh yeah, Worcester. Yeah. Or as people from Minnesota might call it, Worcester.
Worcestershire?
Oh shit! Oh, Mike's back. Sorry, guys.
My wife's going to bed. He wanted to say goodnight.
Right.
It's supposed to snow apparently here, and one of our kids is heading out early in the morning, and the snowblower that we have that has, you plug it into power and then you press the button to start it.
Yeah.
I tried that the last time it snowed. No worky.
Oh no.
So, and I'm not good.
Your truck explodes.
I'm not good with engines. So what's my fix? Park it in the garage, pull out the shovel.
Oh my god! I was going to say just buy a new one. When are top left voting vids being released to the wild? I think that's
a week from tonight is the plan.
Perfect.
If all goes to plan.
I am having such a hard time holding my video in. Like, I've already sent it to Max, you, and one other person, and I forget who. I think it was just Max and you.
Yeah.
And someone I can't say I sent it to, but we're not in cahoots. Okay. But
being in cahoots is completely allowed and encouraged. Cahooting is encouraged.
Cahooting is encouraged. All right. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't have his consent, so I don't want to ruin anything because it's just so good, and I don't want to.
You have
his consent.
You have Nico, right?
No. DP Debunk says Nico. I am Sav.
Sav. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Sav. Are you on Facebook?
Oh, I am, but I don't follow. I don't.
Oh my gosh, he's so dumb on Facebook.
Oh, he can be dumber.
Oh yes.
No. I need to pull out my video. I need to work on it. I'm just kidding.
So yeah, the thing is, flat earthers want you probably know this, right? They watch a video. When they first get in, at the beginning, they watch a video like, I can't debunk that. I'm going to try to debunk flat earth. And what do they do to try to debunk flat earth? Watch 150 more hours of flat earth videos.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how you debunk something.
Nope.
Right? If you watched the first one and didn't understand how to debunk it, then the problem is that you're not smart enough.
Right.
Because watching one video, if you're smart enough, you're like, the sun could never set. If you can't answer that, nothing else matters.
My favorite thing was when Peter was debating Nico on my show on last Friday.
Yeah.
Nico flat out said that it wouldn't make sense for the sun to set on a flat earth. like Peter like backed him into a corner and got him to say that, and he was like, "You don't say."
Wow.
Yeah, it was actually pretty great. I wanted to make a reel of it, but I never got around to it. It's good stuff.
That's Peter's deal. Peter has really, he gets them so mad. They're like, well, you're a robotomist.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I'm not. Like, well, Robotom introduced the idea that the sun does circles, and even though it's above the flatness, it still sets because magic. That's Robotom. And if you think that's how it works, then you're a robotomist. Nuh-uh. Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm. I don't like the name. Oh, you disagree with that? You don't think that the sun is far away and still over the flatness and that it's daytime for somebody? Well, yeah. Okay, well, then you're a robotomist. Nuh-uh.
Well, we actually have a robotomist in your chat right now. Earth is not a planet.
Oh, precious.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
He says Earth measured that. So here's the funny thing. Earth, not a planet. Send me an email, mctoon@mctoon.net. You don't need to send. I know you're going to chicken out on coming in and being here live, and you're of course invited to do that. You could just join in. I know that you're going to be too scared to that. So just email me the measurements.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'll put it on screen, the measurements of Earth measured flat. So,
yep.
You know what?
I can't wait to see them.
Have you ever asked somebody that says Earth measured flat to send you measurements?
I have not. That is not something that I've done.
Oh, you totally should.
Yeah,
because you know what happens?
You get nothing.
Nothing. Never anything.
You get a 30-second reel from Nathan Oakley just saying that the Earth measures flat.
Just has somebody else saying it isn't a measurement. Just a little hint. It's
so good.
Like everybody, it's always the same. They just say Earth measured flat, and then they don't have the measurements.
Yep. Because it's just parroting. It's parroting what Papa Flerf say. That's all it is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I was going to. Oh yes. Let's get back to. I was going to make a phone call to somebody.
Ooh. All right.
Somebody that's responsible for the victim that we looked at earlier today. And who might that be?
Well, the victim is Mikey.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And one of the responsible people, one of the villains in that victim-villain relationship is, well, I'm going to call.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Is it,
Yeah,
well, I'm
it
looking
is.
at his face and I don't remember.
It is.
Oh, is it? But he's live right now.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Not that one. Yeah, not Mark Sargent. If that's what you're.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted Mark Sargent. While we're talking about, just a second, let me take an aside to Mark Sargent here.
Okay.
Mark Sargent is one of the villains in this. But Mark Sargent has victimized a new victim as of last week.
Really?
Was it last week? So Patricia Steer exited Flat Earth, not just exited the being in the on screen, but she's actually exited Flat Earth. She no longer accepts that the Earth is flat. She now has rejected that, and so she's exited Mark Sargent's live stream and as a co-host. And Mark Sargent has a history of having a female co-host, and so he had there's a vacuum, if you will. And that vacuum was filled by Lisbeth, who went on the trip to Antarctica.
Oh, no.
And so I have a message, my response to that, to Lisbeth. Lisbeth, the 1.5 to 2 weeks that was this trip, it was great. And you were fantastic. And I got that you are a bright person and that you want to understand reality, and you want to seek things that are correct and true, and that doesn't match Mark Sargent. Mark Sargent is a serial liar. He does it with a smile, and he does it with a little bit of charisma that a lot of other flat earthers don't quite get, but he's a liar. Things that he says are a lie. For example, Mark Sargent many times said, if you have a photograph at high altitude of the horizon, and if it's curved, you put a piece of paper up next to the screen, and I will quit Flat Earth tomorrow. I have a montage of him saying that on my Conspiracy Tunes channel. Lisbeth, he said that many, many times. At least 20 times I found of him saying that. And when I then sent him an email of me holding up a straight edge, a piece of paper, to the screen of next to the horizon, he didn't look at the video. Instead, he responded back with a video, which is called the Little Piggy Cam. The Little Piggy Cam is a high altitude balloon where the camera is mostly leveled, and so the horizon is down a little bit. The horizon it does not rise to eye level. This is well known, well documented. And so the horizon is below center frame, which causes bending up. And so in the little clip that he sent, you can actually see the edges rising up. Mm-hmm. Now you can tell it's the Little Piggy Cam because there's a little piece of metal that goes from the corner toward the center. There's a piece of metal that goes there. Okay, you can tell that's the Little Piggy Cam. Now, you can go on YouTube and you can find a different clip of the Little Piggy Cam after the balloon pops, and you can see that it is a lens that has massive barrel distortion. So now I ask you, Lisbeth, would you accept a camera that has massive barrel distortion as proof of flatness or curvature? You would not. But Mark Sargent, who said that he would accept a photograph, has said he would not. So, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to get a little Lisbeth, or just for...
Oh my God.
We've got Raccoon wearing a dress. What a cute dress we've got here.
Oh my God.
She does not care.
She doesn't care. What a nice little kitty. Look up
so
at the screen
pretty.
there, kitty. Oh, such a pretty cat.
So dainty little girl.
So dainty. You can hear my daughter laughing. She can't control herself. No, Raccoon doesn't even care. She's like, I don't know. This is all good. She's so precious. Okay. Where was this dress from? I've never seen it before.
It's an American Girl doll dress.
You don't have an American Girl doll.
I used to.
Oh, you used to?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I did. I used to have like 3.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well,
my God.
This is like a $700 dress. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Back to
That
Lisbeth.
That was too much.
All right, Lisbeth. Mark Sargent, when I sent that video, didn't even look at it. It's a video. There's 4 different pictures and videos of the horizon where I put the straight edge up to it, the piece of paper up to it, and you can clearly see the horizon is curved. So Mark Sargent has said that that is his standard of evidence. All 4 of them have rectilinear lenses, not fisheye, not barrel distortion lenses. He didn't look at it. I know he didn't look at it because it was a video on my Conspiracy Tunes channel that I sent to only him, and it has currently 0 views on it. So, Lisbeth, he has stated his exact acceptance parameters and has rejected them, making him a liar. He lied about things that Jaron said. I'll let you ask Jaron about that. Lisbeth, Mark Sargent has you on there for one reason. And you don't strike me as the person that is happy to be on there for that one reason. Okay? You're there because you're pretty furniture, Lisbeth. Mark Sargent has you on for that reason. It's not for your brains, Lisbeth. And he's a liar. And Lisbeth, I know this feels like you're moving up in the community. You're going from being on Clubhouse, a not well-known social media platform, where you were one of the leaders in that group there, to the big time. It's the big show. It's YouTube. It's the big OG Flat Earther on the big OG platform. Mark Sargent on YouTube. He's the guy. Other than Dubé, he's the guy. And you feel like that's an upgrade, but Lisbeth, it's not. This ends your career outside of this topic. When people search your name, when you apply for a job, you put on your resume your name, they type in your name to Google, it will come up as co-host on there. Right? And you're like, oh, I'll take that. I don't know if you want that. You're not the kind of person, at least I didn't get the impression, that is the type of thing that you want to limit your career as all of the things that come with it as the baggage. I don't think that's you, Lisa. That's not what I got. Spending that week and a half or so with you there, I didn't get that from you. You're better than that. So I don't know. I hope you take that to heart, and I sincerely hope that you second guess and reconsider being pretty furniture on his show, because that's not going to be good for you. All right. Back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Max is interviewing her on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah. This week. Yeah. So I'm actually kind of very interested in what she's going to say on that.
The thing that got me was when Critical Think was talking to her and brought up a little bit of math, just a little bit of math. And she's like, "Oh, I don't go for the math magics."
Oof.
Nobody who's understands reality has ever used the term math magics.
Yeah.
So,
yikes.
yeah. Okay. It is time. I have the number ready to go. We're going to be calling right now. See how it goes. Are you hearing it?
I'm not hearing it.
Okay.
But
might be Zoom.
Yeah, it's just Zoom.
Hello?
Hey there, Dave.
Who's this?
This is Mike. I'm calling because because Mikey Smith. You know Mikey Smith?
I do.
Yeah, so he apparently has had, I don't know if he actually has some financial challenges, but because of you, he may have kind of gotten into a little bit of a financial jam. I was wondering if you want to help bail him out a little bit.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't?
I don't know how am I involved?
Well, because you're scamming for money and he's been victimized by your scams. Oh, he hung up.
Oh, what? I can't believe he picked up.
I'm going to call him back.
Yeah, right. Ask him if he wants to play Dearth of Potato.
Hey, what? Call my daughter again, you creep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we got hung up. We got disconnected. So,
Call my daughter again, you creep.
Oh, no, that was an accident. But she was very polite. Anyway, he hung up again. Or I think we got disconnected. Oh.
What does he mean?
I don't know. Well, last time I tried to call him, I have a few phone numbers that are.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you know, she was very nice. So
yeah, poor girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's already bad enough that
You've reached the voicemail of David Weiss.
Oh,
please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Dave, it's Toon. I think we accidentally got disconnected again. Anyway, I just want to let you know your app is still leaking data. It's been like 4.5 months. And we know, I'm like, you didn't, there's no way you paid $20,000 for any security audit because item number 1 on any security audit wasn't done. So clearly you lied about getting a security audit done. Anyway, call me back. It's been a long time. It's been like a year and a half since we spoke in Nashville, remember? Anyway, just let me know. I just want to give you an update on your app leaking. Love you. Bye.
So good. I can't believe he picked up at first. Twice he picked up.
Twice. So the thing about his daughter. So I don't, I do a public record search and phone numbers come up, right? Yeah. I don't, it doesn't say Dearth's daughter. Yeah. Right? It just is just Dearth.
Right.
They're all dearth. And so I called the second one, and the second one called to his daughter. And I'm like, well, obviously this isn't her, right? So I'm like, no, I don't know. Never mind. And she was super polite. She was very, very kind, and like was trying to help me get in touch with him. And I'm like, I'm good.
Wow.
I don't need you to help me on that. Apparently she told him. So yeah, I mean, it's already, I mean, can you imagine the challenge? Like, she goes out in public and they're like, are you Dirth's daughter? She's like, no. Look it over there. Did you look over there? And then she runs away. It's gotta be tough. Imagine being the daughter, the child of the biggest flat earth scammer on the globe.
Yeah, it must be mathemagical.
It's the burden that she carries every day wherever she goes, being the spawn of Dearth is tough, right?
JC makes a good point. I hope she doesn't look like a
potato.
I don't know, wait, is that a potato or Dearth? Well, that one's tough.
I let's hope she gets her mom's looks. I mean, yeah. And just for reference, Dearth on several occasions has commented on other people's looks.
Yeah, of all people.
Right. So I mean, I look at this, right? I have no place to and this is my style. Obviously, we both have failings when it comes to style, right? Because I wore this to work. I wore this to work today.
Oh my god! I wore this to a very busy gym.
Oh, does it have a little bit of a?
No, I didn't work out that hard. I just did biceps and triceps.
Sure, she's like walking around like, hey guys, check out my shirt.
Yeah, your life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's it say? Your life has meaning. Serious.
So good.
You're in the shower. You're like, no, I'm leaving the shirt on. Oh yeah. Like,
I
dude,
would never do
normally in the shower. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, so good. Oh my god, John Suffle. Why do flat earthers use as contraceptive? They don't because they can't get laid.
Unfortunately, they have reproduced.
It's crazy to me how, like, especially CC. I don't get it. Because
CC was a derp before Flat Earth.
Yeah.
Right? You go on his channel, and the first few videos are pre-Flat Earth for him. And he wasn't a smart person then. Right? It like, he was into dumb stuff then. So somehow, and let's be honest, guys. Us guys. It's really just, fooling them to marry us, and then they're contractually obligated, and it's tough to get out, and we're on our good behavior long enough, right? That's how we do things. But yeah, somehow he got the most tolerant and patient saint of a woman to marry him.
I mean, yeah. If they're still married, then yes, I agree with you. But we've all heard how she feels about him.
We know. Yet there she is. So amazing woman. Salute to you, Mrs. CC, from Worcestershire Sauce County.
Oh shoot! I was very. If I wasn't in a rush to get home from New Jersey, I 100% would have at least driven in his neighborhood because I have his address. I was provided his address. So I know where he
you
lives.
spoke with Industrial Nerd, did you?
Yeah, I did. And yeah, I guess then it was like, oh, should I send flowers like Industrial Nerd did? It's like, no, that's too overdone already. And then I was like, I'll just go knock at his door. But my sister was with me. I didn't want to put her into any kind of potential trouble. But
oh my gosh. When Dirth's children were young, would they have been tater tots? Says Dr. Ficatzoid's perspective.
Oh, it's Doctor now. I love it. Oh shoot! Must have got their PhD from Stephen Alonso.
All right. So it's almost 11 o'clock at night for CC. I can't call him.
Yeah,
it's too late to call him. I could maybe call him tomorrow because I'm going to do an earlier live stream tomorrow.
CC found out where Mrs. CC had no choice. CC found out where she lived through Dirt's potato app.
No, because she's not a flatty. She's not in the app.
Oh, shoot.
So this made me, I'm like, I don't know if I'm happy or sad about this. So for testing, I have an account on Dirt's potato app.
Mm-hmm.
With my Gmail address on there. Now my Gmail address has a listing on have I been pwned?
Really?
Yeah, and it was clean before, to my knowledge. I guess I didn't really check very much, but yeah.
I should check mine. I'm sure I've been pwned at least once.
But you're not on Dirt's app.
I know, but I mean, I'm also like my old Gmail account. I was pretty. I wasn't very secure with that. That's why I have a new one and at mygoforip.com. I use my own.
Dave Fear. I won't read that. I'll just let everybody else read that. Oh my gosh. Oh.
It's true until it's proven wrong.
Oh, they're talking about how celestial navigation does not require a sphere Earth. Are they going to do celestial navigation? Of course not. That's what's always insane. They will go on and on about celestial navigation and how it proves a flat Earth, they say. And then they'll say, oh, things in the sky don't prove the shape of the Earth. Wait a second. You just hold seconds ago. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. Mark Sargent. Live. Oh, Shane St. Plagiaire is on it.
Join me, Karen B, for Coffee Talk every Moon Day at 9:30 a.m. on YouTube, every Moon Day. Rumble, Rockfin, Odyssey, and X, where we discuss everything under the sun. Sometimes we do live research, and I open the phones. It's a great way to start the week. Shout out to Mark Sargent, Steph Tone, and all the real ones out there.
Wow.
Wow, real ones.
All the real
the rest
ones.
of Strange World with the legendary Mark Sargent and DJ Curious. Stay flat, y'all.
Jared's so great.
Why is he holding?
He's playing
chopsticks.
He's playing air drums.
Oh,
air drums have never been cool.
No, it's all about the air guitar.
I mean, air guitar is better, but air drums is never. And putting drumsticks in your hands doesn't do it. It doesn't. Okay. I don't want to play his song here because I don't know if it's going to have an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elizabeth.
The always delightful DJ Curious and some Shane guy I don't really care about. But we have to do a show on him. So, hey.
That is the appropriate way to welcome shame.
Shane, it's great. By the way, that was Joe Jackson stepping out from his album Night and Day. Thank you.
Okay.
You should yell that at the concert.
Is DJ Curious actually a DJ?
I guess.
Well, I mean, they are the people that need to demand that somebody's YouTube name be completely accurate because Professor Dave, right? They can't let Professor Dave go.
Nope.
Right? So is
Even
DJ actually a DJ? I don't know.
Well, he's got the glasses. The glasses sell it.
No.
I'm going to try. I'm going to come back.
He'll be blind.
My goodness. Okay. Watching Shane talk is so funny.
I've never seen Shane before. Maybe I've just heard him because is that either Ether Cosmology? Is that where he's from?
Yeah. He's desperate to be irrelevant. And man, can you imagine how excited he is right now to be on this show?
Oh, I'm sure he's.
My goodness.
I'm sure he's sleeping from those roles.
Sweet. I'm excited. I know. Did you meet him before the concert or after? Well, you said he sounded.
My goodness. Nobody cares. Okay. I can't even imagine a Flerf DJ. I get the icks. He couldn't make anyone dance. And why does Mark, it's always funny, Mark always cradles the ball close to his face there.
His thought process with everything was flat earth and what kept him here and what.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Round says, am I really an MC? I am not really an MC.
It's a farce. And I'm not even drunk.
You're not?
So no, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
It's a weekday.
So Gary IW, let's do a raid on the chat. We can't because Karen B already banned most of us a year and a half ago or so.
Not me. Doesn't know me.
Together. Very, very deep thinker.
Yeah.
Stefan. So I like him. I like him. He's fun. You're gonna have a blast. All right. So Shane, also a deep thinker, who's also
no, he's not.
What do you call that? What's the big grid behind you? I haven't seen that one yet.
I have no idea. Generic visualization 13 or whatever.
You didn't come up with something special for the show?
Just like he looks like he was on.
Yeah.
That was the warping and bending of space time.
I know. I thought
actually doing geodesic arcs in the background now.
Oh, hold on a second. We have another round of. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Okay. The cat is.
Oh my god. I'm pulling up your stream right now.
What is this outfit?
Oh my god.
Well, what's it from?
It's a homemade American Girl ball dress.
Wait, this is homemade. Who made this?
It was at a craft sale.
Oh, it's a craft sale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
America, get your skirt down there, girl. My goodness. Go get it down. She's a little naughty. Okay, there we go. I want to try to get it so that you can really get a good look. There we go. Look at cute. So cute. She's so happy.
The pupils.
Look at the camera right there. There. Oh, so pretty.
Oh
my god.
Perfectly.
It does. It fits so well. All right.
Is that a thing?
Thank you. The cat is very, very happy. Okay.
And the cause of everything.
And by the way, that sunlight back, I know we're not doing headlines today, but that sun behind your head looks more real than the ghost probe that supposedly landed on the moon like 2 days ago. You know, you guys haven't seen that. You should look it up. The sunshot.
Wow, you're so smart, Mark, that you can just look at a low quality video and totally tell if it's faked or not.
Yeah, it's obviously CGI.
Yeah.
It's a still image. It's not even video. And it's just this still image, and it's just this glare. It's a lens flare. That's nice. It's this lens flare, and it's horrible. It's absolutely freaking horrible. It's like, really? Because in 1969 we could do 10 frames of color video per second from a dish that was running off a car battery. 2025, nothing.
Oh wait, there's oh, there it is. There's Dirt's in the chat. He says, the app is not leaking data, but they are trying hard. Dirth, we know where you are right now, Dirth. We know where you are because of your app.
Yeah, we didn't have to pay for it either.
And not because we logged into your app and found you in the app.
Mm-hmm. Which is a specific feature you get for paying.
He's such a lying scum. Oh my gosh.
We got nothing. And by the way, there's no stars in space. Trolls in the chat, please tell me why every single probe, every single rocket, there are no stars in space. Please tell.
Photography, learn it. You're stupid.
Tell me, because it was exposure settings back in 1969. You don't have any excuse now.
Why? Did exposure change?
Exposure's the same. It's not different now than it was then. Oh my gosh, what an idiot.
Wow.
And have you noticed the furniture hasn't said a word yet? Not one word.
You know, somebody in chat accused you of having me on because I'm just furniture.
Well,
I'm just pretty furniture. I told them they were ridiculous.
Yeah. If I wanted pretty furniture, I'd have Sean Hawkins on. I'm naughty tune. Why did you say that? That was so bad.
Oh shoot! All right.
Sorry, my blood pressure's up. All right. Anyway, Shane, what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, did you want to go over some more TFE stuff, DJ Curious, or did you want to do Celestial Theodolite? Because I know Lisbeth has been chomping at it.
Yeah, Lisbeth
pwn those Glovers.
Celestial Theodolite. Shout out to.
Oh yeah. By the way, somebody said, yeah, make sure we pronounce it Theodolite, not
Theodolite, not the Adolite.
And I did just want to say too, we are actually having Dr. Mike Heffron come to Flat Earth Gang on Clubhouse this Thursday. I already told you, DJ.
Okay, so Dr. Mike.
Yeah, who's that?
He is a computer science doctor.
Okay.
So definitely applicable to mention his credentials when talking about using a theodolite. Because he's definitely a doctor in using a theodolite.
Yeah. Because I mean, in my IT training, the first thing you learn is how to use a theodolite in surveying. It wasn't for you?
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Link mod said email. Nate K. Link mod said email. Oh, Nate K wants an email. Wants a link. You want to come in?
Is Nate K? I
don't know. I think so. Maybe. Well, we're gonna find out.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna find out.
Oh yeah. Well, Max cleared it up.
Yeah. All right.
Yo, Brenda, what's up?
All right. Well, until we get that, we'll do a little more here.
And Mark, if you guys want to stop by, Shane, obviously you already know, and he's going to be doing an open discussion. So it's open for questions and so forth. We allow everyone to come on stage and speak. Just be respectful and be respectful of the mods, or you will be sent to the gulag.
All right. That's
so for reference. All right. So this guy who we don't know what methodology he used, but he measured the angle to a star outside his house in Colorado, and measured the angle to a mountain near the star, and when the star was blocked by the mountain, things like anyway. And Ruhif did some analysis on it and wants to put $5,000 on the theodolite measurement being garbage and have an actual certified surveyor come out there with an instrument that has been calibrated correctly and then do the measurement appropriately. So one of the things that you do when you measure with a theodolite is you reverse it. You plunge the the telescope. The telescope.
Oh, there we go.
Anyway, all right. So here we've got Nate K here.
Nate K. What's up, Nate K?
What's going on? That's funny. I yelled at you guys for doxing me and then joined the Zoom with my full name on there. That's kind of funny.
I did the same thing, but I did.
So I don't know.
There you go. All right.
Thanks for sending me the link. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're here. What's up?
Yes. So I would be curious. So I just saw the title, right? I just joined. I saw you're talking about flat Earth and how they deceive people.
Yeah.
I don't know how versed everyone here is in science and stuff, but I had a funny conversation today. I would be interested to understand your opinion or take. Basically on my run, I was stopped by some theist guy, and this kind of reminds me of flat Earth, where the first thing that he said to me, not in meaning disrespect or anything, but the first thing he said to me is like, well, God's existence, I don't know if you're familiar with the teleofunctional argument for God's existence, which he probably knew that a lot of people with a background in either science or rationalism, physicalism, kind of understand this teleofunctional principle. I'm just wondering if you had any thoughts on like how this fits into flat Earth, if it does, kind of where you might sit on like using these sort of like reasonable terms, but without being disrespectful, talking about an idea that we didn't earn that conversation in the first place.
Well. I don't know that term well enough.
Yeah, I had to look it up.
Yeah.
It's the philosophical theory of mind, according to which what makes a given type of mental state the type that it is its distinctive job or function within its subject's psychobiology.
Don't know. I have nothing on that topic.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds about right? Because like if I say, it's just so weird because to me, like with the flat Earth debate, I haven't, I obviously haven't been to the moon. I haven't been to Mars. But, I generally know that like, I can look up pictures online. I sort of know, one of the things as like social proof that's powerful to me is I know people with PhDs. I know what they went through. I know how seriously they take research and how skeptical they are going into that process. And so, like, I don't know. I don't know anything about flat Earth, so that's all I had.
Well, generally, those of us that do the debunking, there's kind of two groups. There's those that have the science angle and those that have the point and laugh angle. I'm on the science side, and where are you?
I'm on the point and laugh side.
Because really, it's not that difficult. The sun could never set, right? That's it. 2,500 years ago, people gave up on the flat Earth because they figured out that that nighttime for some people is daytime for others, and the sun. Because prior to that, they all thought the sun went like under the Earth or through a portal or on a ship on a river underneath the flat Earth.
Can I say something kind of crazy here?
It happens a lot here.
So, and I don't mean crazy, but there's people who see that argument like right away and realize like the sun never setting is actually like, it sounds kind of goofy to someone who doesn't know why that, like, what's the scientific reason this is true. But it's like, we used to, when we were walking, it didn't matter if we were walking around the town square, we were opening a business, we're walking to church, whatever that like event looks like, we thought everything that we were doing was like inside of God. It was inside this earth in the center of the universe. And so, yeah, it's like, if we only put our head up against this like crazy, wild view where we're the center of everything, that doesn't make any, like, then it's like, of course there's going to be a flat Earth. Like, like that's someone's responsibility to disprove that. And so like, I don't know. I that's just what that made me think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, I don't know anything about you. Patriot Gov TV. Do you have a YouTube channel? Are you?
No, I'm not like a creator. I'm not promoting. Okay. I made a channel just to see how like, you know, folks like you do it. And so that's basically all I did was, you know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was something really great to think about, though, because you gave me something else to learn about. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for having me on, and I'm gonna just go back to chat. And yeah, good luck with the rest of the show, guys. All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Take care.
Have a good one, man. Yeah, I mean that was not the direction I thought it was.
No,
gonna go, but
by the way he was talking, I thought he was going to be a little like on the like totally out there, but he was not good.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't. Do we care about Mark Sargent?
Not really. Well,
No.
I gotta. I mean, speaking of it being 11 o'clock, this is my bedtime.
You better go.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna plug some stuff I'm working on real quick, if you don't mind. Only One-Eyed Jack is back.
Oh, precious.
You guys enjoy?
Wow. Such a classy statement there. Don't delete that, anybody. That is
keep that.
That is how classy people talk, who definitely do understand things. Lots of things his person understands. Luminous poo. No, it's coming back. There it is. There it is.
All right. Well, dude, I really appreciate you having me on the show. This was fun. You know, I'll next time I end up on your show, I'm just gonna see what you're wearing first, and then make sure I'm not wearing the same thing.
Be sure to.
This was really awkward, but yeah, no. I'm releasing some more. They're not Mikey Smith centric videos. They're ironwork videos, because it was on Mikey Smith's show, but it was just me and ironwork that were talking in Flat Earth Reconnaissance. So, because Mikey, when people start actually like having a conversation, he kind of like clams up a little bit, which is fine. But yeah, I have 2 videos coming out this week and next week, and then Friday night is Ghost and Trivia night. So hope to see you all there. Thank you again, too, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah. I've got a few more things to go to do here. So, he didn't need help getting out. The best is when they're like, "I'm gonna go," and then they don't. They like, "How do I go?" I'm like, "Do you need me to help you?" Especially if it's a rage. He wasn't raging, but they're gonna rage quit, and they're like, "How do I get out of here?" You didn't leave yet. I'm trying. Okay, how far did I get on my list? Mikey, call dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 more things to go. May have to wait for a different time. Oh yeah, when Joe Hanvey rage quit, that was the best. Oh yeah, Drunk Debunk, you forgot to say you love me like you always do when you leave. You can come back in if you need. Okay. Tonight was originally going to be it was going to be a debate that I was going to host with Robert Greenlee and Kurt Rosen. And Kurt, let me tell you, that is a lovely guy. What a lovely, lovely person Kurt is. So here's the problem. Don't set up a debate with a flatty weeks ahead. And the reason why is because they will run. They always they start getting all nervous. And so I typically don't try to schedule anything more than a week out. But Robert Greenlee, being a well organized guy, did it, and it was going to be today. And Robert had challenged him on Facebook to do to debate on navigation and flying and flight and things like that, because Robert is a pilot. So I'm going to show you the conversation. So Robert set up a group chat in Facebook. And so here it is. So we see, let's use this chat to coordinate our debate on March 4th. So this is if people are like, hey, will you host a debate? This is typically what I do. I say, we'll set up a group chat and between all of us there. And there it is. So, so Robert, like, anyway, this is a little bit of a little bit of logistics, not super important stuff. Scroll down a bunch there. So anyway, so here's my first interaction. I just give a thumbs up. This is the 21st. So this is as I'm already on vacation. I said, so Kurt, are you still on for the debate? I said, I need a photo avatar. Kurt, any preference? Nothing from Kurt. Kurt has a little bit of a yapping in Facebook. You can see down here, and Robert put a screenshot of it. This was on Saturday. Now, Saturday at 4:21 p.m. I was in the vehicle. I was driving on Saturday at this particular time. And I was with my wife and 2 of my kids and 2 dogs in the car at this time. And then you see, now I didn't see this particular screenshot that Robert posted, but then here we are, and I get a call this is on the Bluetooth on my vehicle, and it's calling in. I'm like, oh, and it's the March 4th debate coordination. And I know that Robert Greenlee is not calling because Robert Greenlee would have set up something. I know it's Kurt. Now, I don't know much about Kurt at this point. Right? And I don't see this particular message right here. Do you see that? Is that legible for you? My goodness. Okay. Make this go away. Hold on. I'll make that a little bigger for you so you can see. I want to make sure you can see what he says. This is what Kurt Rosen types to me when I didn't answer the phone the first time. But I didn't see it. And then he calls again, and I answer the phone with my wife and kids listening in. Now, I know it's a flatty, and they've been warned. They know about it. And I'll tell you, that was a pretty not the way to talk in front of mixed company, Kurt. Shame. Now, he didn't know. And so if you don't know, then maybe you should just always, by default, talk in a decent way and maybe hold your tongue and not swear and things like that. Anyway, I don't have a recording of that conversation, but he rambled on and on and on about how it was obvious that the earth is flat. Including, this is the good thing. He says that how did people make buildings before the existence of the transit? Now, a transit is a device for measuring angles that is used on work sites at times. Well, when building a house, you wouldn't need a transit, right? Even today, you wouldn't need a transit. So anyway, and he's like, how did they build houses on the side of hills? I go, I don't know, you tell me. He's like, they'd use a water level. And I've made a water level at 350 feet long. And then we shot a laser from one end of it to the other. And I'm like, oh, well, according to the globe, and it was straight, right? From one end to the other. It was straight. I'm like, well, of course, you can draw a straight line between any 2 points. I didn't say that. I'm just thinking this because this is basic geometry. Fun fact, I homeschool my kids, and I not very long ago had gone over some of this basic geometry with my kid who was in the car with me about any 2 points can define a line. Anyway, and so I asked him after he had rambled for a bit. I finally got a chance to talk. I said, so on that 350 foot long water level, what is the globe predicted sagitta or bulge in the middle, right? Halfway between the two ends of that. What does the globe predict for the bulge? I didn't know it offhand, but I have a rough idea because I've done different computations at different times. So I said, what is the globe predicted sagitta? And he hung up. Obviously, he got very confused and figured out right away that he was talking to somebody that had an awful lot more understanding than him. You know, somebody that understands middle school math. That's all you need. Later, and I spoke about it last night on Craig's stream, the sagitta is 0.27 millimeters. Now, millimeters is probably a unit of measure that he's not familiar with, so I'll just say it's probably in the vicinity of less than 1/32 of an inch. So how did he determine that the laser between these two water levels had less than 0.2 or less than 1/32 of an inch bulge in the middle? How did he do that? He didn't, of course. He has no idea what the actual globe prediction is. And this is a common thing of flat earthers. And this goes right to the point of this video. Kurt Rosen is mentally challenged so much that he can't understand that the amount of curve in 350 feet would not be something that his laser level with his laser with a water level 350 feet long could identify. He's not smart enough to figure that out. Therefore, he's not tall enough to ride. Therefore, he's not smart enough to understand the topic. It's beyond his comprehension. So anyway, that was the thing that he hung up. Anyway, so Robert, it's a gentleman. He's like, it's not going to answer. Not when you keep running. We can talk at the debate. Robert says, no wonder Kurt is lonely and angry. And with the screenshot, which I can't quickly and easily share here, so I won't. But Robert says, I think Kurt has already proven that what a loser he is. Is it worth embarrassing? Is it worth him embarrassing himself even more, getting destroyed in a live debate? Yeah, it would not have gone well. And this is why you know, if you're going to set up a debate, you don't want to do it way ahead of time, because they start reflecting on like, oh crap, they start to realize that they don't know anything, right? And they even might go and watch some other video. He might have watched Robert Greenlee's previous debates and discovered, oh, Robert knows what he's talking about, and Kurt just discovered that he doesn't. Anyway, so he called a couple more times, and then here we get to Kurt being a gentleman here, calling him that. Excellent grammar, too. Robert says, you agreed to debate, now running like a coward. And then he says this, like, he hung up the phone. He did. I was talking to him. It went silent. The call disconnected. I didn't hang up the phone. You did. I didn't. I was driving. My hands were on the wheel. I don't have a master's degree in science. He doesn't have a middle school graduation certificate in science. And you don't have one in common sense. Have a nice life. So thing is, common sense isn't, what is common sense? How do you qualify common sense? It's so dumb. This will be shared with the group so they can see you was stout. Welcome everybody to the sharing. And anyway, Where done, I can't answer none of your science questions. That's it. And that's what you're misspelled going to bring to the table. Of course, we're going to bring science to the table. Simple as that. You, on the other hand, cannot answer common sense questions because you know my facts are spot on true. So you call it what you will do to waste of both our time. So he can't punctuate. He can't sentence. He can't grammar. He can't spell. Par for the course, people. This is the intelligence of flat earthers. This is Flat Earth Dave's target market. People that can't, this is how they communicate, right? Jack Vatter, 0.2 millimeters is really 1/200 127th of an inch. No, I was doing a little bit of computation in my head. I was using it, just so you know, Jack Vetter. I was using a millimeter being about a 16th of an inch. I don't know if that's even right. I was just on the fly seeing, is that about right? Anyway, and then I'm saying, well, quarter of that. Well, a quarter of a 16th of an inch. Oh, that doesn't work. I could do half of it is 1/32. So then it'd be 1/64. Like, does he even understand 1/64 of an inch? Is that something that Kurt Rosen would understand? No. Anyway, all right. Robert is nice. Kurt again comes in. Dude again for the 213th time. Horizontal means flat. Like the dictionary, it changes the shape of the earth. No period here, no nothing. I went to Alaska working, had my pocket level on me once we got to elevation, 6 hours. The bubble did not move in the window until we started landing. What parts of that do you not understand? I can assure you if the earth was round traveling at 567 miles per hour, it would be instantly, the level bubble would be moving. G instantly, dude, especially at that speed. Earth is flat, dude, wasting your time on a man that knows the truth. And if your pilot, chances are you are a Mason. I know them too. And saying that I know the truth, and so do you. Have a nice life. That's your target market, Dirth. That's your target market. People that are dumb. Anyway, I'll give you a little more. You can see the whole thing. A little more. You can screenshot this. You can enjoy it. Looks like Kurt did get a Zuck on Facebook, so there you go. I let Kurt know that I'm going to show it tonight, and Kurt has in fact seen the down at the bottom there. Oh, I'll have to move this up a little bit so you can see it. Hold on a second here.
I saw a donkey.
What? Oh my goodness. All right. What? Donkey's wearing a saddle. I guess it works for an equine. Hold on. What is this? Donkey, where is it? Where did this saddle come from? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, my gosh.
I think you should have a doll horse.
Oh, my God.
You might still have it.
Okay. Here it is. Donkey, the equine, because he's a donkey, wearing a saddle. It's a little hard. It's a black saddle on black fur. There it is. Good donkey. You're a good boy. There it is. He doesn't... Can you turn the light on? See if... Does that help? A little bit. There you go. You're a good boy. Such a good pupper. He's like, let me go. A good kid.
He's such a good sport about it.
Yeah. All right. Good boy, donkey. All right. All right. You turn off the light.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right. There's Kurt Rosen. Kurt, you really are quite a turd. Now, one more thing with Robert Greenlee. So Robert Greenlee and Wolfie6020 have both challenged Nathan Thompson to a debate on navigation. And now, what is the what have I said? There. I'm gonna pull this up. I gotta pull up a different thing here. You need to see it. There it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. You're gonna love this. So, and this is gonna be good because I'm gonna kick in here. So let's see. We got. So that is it. All right. So this is a standard escape for Nathan Thompson when he knows that he's going to get totally crushed. What does he do, everybody? What does Nathan Thompson do when he knows he's going to get crushed? Well, he goes to Coward's live debate defense number 6 right here. Pay me. Why would anybody pay you to participate in a debate, Nathan Thompson? Right? Are you able to demand money for appearances on this topic? No. Did you accomplish something giving you major notoriety? No. Or are you a small fish in a smaller pond? The coward knows there's no value in paying them, so nobody would pay them. Easy escape. So Nathan Thompson, in his coward debate defense, has demanded to get paid to debate Robert Greenlee and Wolfie6020. But Catzoid has even offered to participate and will hold Nathan Thompson's tallywhacker while he debates, so that it doesn't shrivel up and suck into him. Totally go invert it, right? And still no. And so they have said, I think, if I remember correctly, that they will pay him the $200 if he can bring a flat Earth flight plan, right? A flight plan for flight QF27 and QF28, I believe, is what the offer is. And I will also participate in that. I have some Bitcoin, a little bit of Bitcoin. And so I'll throw in Nathan, for a flat Earth flight plan for QF27 or 28. You can ask all of these flat Earth pilots that you like to show videos for. I will kick in $1,000 in Bitcoin, right? I got some cat fur here kicking around. So $1,000 in Bitcoin. I'll use the value on Coinbase on the day that you produce this flight plan and transfer it to you. So there you go, Nathan Thompson. $1,200. All you need to do is produce a flat Earth flight plan. If the Earth is flat, and if there are such things as flat Earth pilots, you should be able to get it. And you don't need to worry. You don't need to say, oh well, they'll get fired if they come out and say it publicly. Don't worry. You don't need them to say it publicly. You just need them to produce the thing that pilots produce when they're going to do a flight. Simples, right? Why do I have Bitcoin? I mined Bitcoin back in 2012. So anyway, there's the offer, Nathan Thompson. $1,200 to produce a flight plan for what I'll just say, whatever it is that Wolfie and Robert Greenlee had been saying. Should be easy, should be simples for you, right? Because how many flat earthers like to show videos of pilots saying things? Like, proof, that's proof. Like, that's just a person saying things at best, if they're not being sarcastic. It's just somebody saying things. Is somebody saying things evidence? 'Tis not. Okay. So, I've got, yes, that's 4 items. So I've got two others. I'm gonna show you one of them here. The desperation of the Flerf is hilarious. So here it is. This is a post on X by OptimumFX. Right here. Look at that. That's the moon, and then in there is a light. So what is in the moon there? Well, they think this is Venus being seen through the moon. It's just a picture, and it's just some flatty said, there you go, that's Venus through the moon. But this person posted that with no explanation at all. Nothing at all. So is that? No, in fact, it's not. What's the provenance of this photo? No idea. They never care. And that's how you know that flat earthers are dishonest, right? They do not care about where some piece of evidence came from. If it supports a flat earth, it's automatically accepted. So that's how it, my guess is that it's one of a couple things. It could have been faked, right? It could have, just generated like that. It could be a plane or something flying, right? It could be, I don't think it could be a dead pixel. It's too big for a dead pixel. So that's what I think it is. Yeah, and then they're like, welcome to Flat Earth. So, all right, Monkey Cat Pat Pat says, in my opinion, $3 to sue someone, deal. So there's the offer. Back to Dearth's app. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. All right, we're gonna get another cat with a dress. Because that's what we do here. We have cats play dress up on this channel. It's been sent. Okay, so it's been sent. So for Dirt's app, oh no, here we are. We've got the cat.
We've got the cat. That's right.
Oh my gosh. The cat is super excited.
Oh no, she's not. She's so sad.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there you go. Look at that face. That's a face of happiness.
That's the face that wants to kill me right now.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Well, I will leave you to your Flerf crushing.
All right, thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, so Dave's app. He says it's been patched. It's of course not been patched. So Shifty Eye Shady is putting together a class action lawsuit or some sort of lawsuit to go after him for leaking the data. If you would like to participate in that, all you need to do is have your data leaked. How do you get your data leaked? Well, you have to get the app, and then you have to give the app your data. And so you go into, I don't know exactly where. You could probably go into globsec-public on my Discord server and ask there, and they can help you out to know specifically what you need to do so that your data's in there, so that at some point in the future, it can be leaked. Right? So only put in there what you're willing to have leaked, and it will be leaked, and which is not legal, right? Even if you know that it's going to be leaked. So the email address you give it, the password you give it, it will be leaked. Just know that. And so don't use something that you don't mind leaking. Let's see. The link to do. Okay. Currently the app is broken because he's fixing it, even though he just said in Mark Sargent's live stream that it's totally secure. It's not secure. So okay. So then the next step would be to contact Shifty Eye Shady, who's on the Discord server there, and he's been in that channel, and you can I think, is he? Yeah. And there you go. And you can participate in the lawsuit. So there you go. And remember also, if you're interested in helping the Flerf Wiki, go to the Flerf Wiki channel. DC Dano says, MC Toon, did your Battle of the Beams book arrive? It did, in fact, arrive. It didn't just arrive once, it arrived twice. I have 2 copies. Why do I have 2 copies? I don't know. I must have ordered it twice. So what I'll probably do is I will keep one for me, and I will bring another to some event where somebody can be the recipient of it. And there it is. And so I've done that a couple times. I have several copies of Einstein's book from 1916 that I just underlined the part that Whitsitt tried to ignore. So Dr. Steel City JW says, did Jaron really move because his location was leaked? He has not moved. He is considering moving because his of dearth. So yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people whose location is like their home. If you open the app at your home, the app knows your location, knows where your home is. So, there you go. Seriously, if you don't want your home location known, don't fire it up at home. I have it on here, and in the operating system, it prevents it from having the location. I've seen the code. Every time the app launches, it sends your location, no matter what your setting is. It does not check your settings to see if you want your location shared. The phone sends it every time to the server. Every time. And some people, let's see, Hubert on X has done a little bit of research, and on YouTube and X, and has checked to see when it updates location. And it is more sloppy with storing your location than it should be if you've said not to do that. So, all right, we got Brenda creates his Clown Prince of Gravity. Yes, that is the book, the plagiarized book by Gregory Garrett that I don't want to buy. Why is that a UK one? Anyway, yeah. So I've read I have a copy of the PDF of it, and it's basically just all plagiarized stuff with a very small, like 1 or 2 pages that he put in trying to go after me. Like he thinks that I'm the one that has something to show when it comes to gravity. Like on my website, I list a whole bunch of things that confirm gravity, and he's like, he basically goes through all of the citations from that are listed on my website, mc2.net/G. He only reads the abstracts, and in the abstract they talk about some of the different challenges that they had in the measurements, of course, and some of that, and talk about how they dealt with the precision in there. And he's like, you need to prove these things. Like, no, I don't. Just read the papers. So anyway, thank you for that, Brenda. I don't know why you posted that. Monkey Cat Pat Pat says, drunk debunk show pee-poo. Don't know why. Flerf Balls Sucks says Mikey should check the web portal info on his case. Talked about that earlier. DP Debunk says, does this count as a top left vote bribe? DP Debunks. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Are you? That's a 1-month member super chat, which didn't actually transfer any additional money. So if I'm saying you want to bribe, you're gonna have to dig a little deeper. Did I show for Katz's nonsense? I did not yet. Yeah, I have it. That's. I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight. So, I'm not sure. So, I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to cover the funeral. The funeral from that a Kingdom in Context Sean Griffin hosted for Flat Earth. It was basically a 3-hour long dirge. not dirge. 3. Anyway, he called out all of the remaining grifters, and so I'm going to cover that. He's since unlisted the video. I have a copy. Max sent it to me. If you're actually interested, Max in the chat. But he only has a 480, it looks like, copy of it. I got a better resolution copy of it with the live chat. So there's DP Debunk with 2 Australian bribe dollars, says more. Simon's been watching my Dearth Grift video. Simone? Who's Simone? Simone. I don't know who that is, but there you go. I'll give you an extra vote on your... Oh, yeah. I gotcha, DP Debunk. Just a Messenger says, Picatzoid versus Turtle on MDD. I got $20 on the cat. Cat, yep. Cat has more brain. Someone's been watching my Dearth Grift videos. There you go, not Simon. Okay. Max says, oh yes, I would love that. I still need to finish it. I watched an hour 16. It was too much derp. It's got long. So there's a spot where Dearth comes in to present the best flat earth evidence, which really isn't, like, we've watched that before, so it's probably skippable. Lord of Luminous Pooh says, if at first you don't succeed, don't try skydiving. Good idea not to try. Let me try it. Let me see if I can do this. Oh no. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna see if I can I don't think that'll work. All right, I'm gonna try something else. So you'll let me know. You will. You always do. There it is. Okay. Oh, see? You see what happened? Did something change on the screen? Yes, indeed it did. Okay, hold on. Get up here. See that? Look at that. That's annoying, isn't it? Let's see if I can fix that. All right. Is that better? It's a little better. Not much better. Not enough better. Yeah, all right. That won't work. It's the teleprompter, which is cool, but not cool enough. All right, still fixing things. See, I messed everything up. Okay. Okay, here we go. We've got, oh no, it's Andy says, Mikey needs a hug. Where's that Python? Back to Mikey. Yeah, you know, the sympathy dried up as soon as he started as soon as he started talking, didn't it? Flerf Hub says Mikey has ears on the back of his head. What? Motor Parts Guru Restoration Channel is a member at Newton. Thank you very much. Motor Parts Guru Restoration. Wow. I'm pretty rough at vehicles. I'm pretty rough. I did rebuild a differential. That's it. That's my pinnacle. That's my peak building vehicles, working on vehicles thing. Other than that, I can change oil, and sometimes I can even change the brake pads. But not on my 2010 Nissan Sentra. That's got to go into the shop because I twisted off the head of a bolt. So, and that's where I don't do anything. Lord of Luminous Pooh says an escalator can never be broken. Can only be temporary stairs. That's awesome. It's a Rubik says, why didn't Han Solo like his steak? It was chewy. Terrible. Jay Donaghey says, say it like Mikey Smith. Uh-oh, I regret-o. You got to do this, right? Oh, Mikey. I'll end with Mikey's song. M2M says severe data protection breaches in Europe in some cases are a criminal offense. In fact, that's the case. GDPR is pretty strict, and Flat Earth Dave is, to my knowledge, in pretty severe violation of it. Number one, by claiming on the Google App Store and Apple's App Store that it does not store data when it does. So that's incorrect right there. But yeah, not protecting it. At 4.5 months in, and he's not protecting it. The data is still leaking. And he just, like, he's just blatant lies to the people, like, it's not leaking. It totally is, Dave. So I will, we're talking about how it can be better shown, but also I'm preparing for a presentation in May. So I don't want to shake things up too much, and then, everything is broken. Like I definitely, if he shut the app down, perfect. That's what should happen. If he just breaks a whole bunch of features, and then I'm like, well, now I can't even put screenshots or videos together for the presentation. Come on, Dave, put your broken app back up. No, don't do that. Take it down, delete it forever. It's a catch-22. Flurfology says, shouldn't top left entries RX by original deadline go up early? Seems fair. By the way, did you receive my entry on time equals advantage in my opinion? Just saying. Let's see what you're doing there. Well, the big thing that put it back was Craig not even being able to do it tomorrow. He's moving this week. So if you saw yesterday, he had a bunch of boxes ready to move. So I was talking to him on Sunday. Said, well, what are we going to do? He's like, I don't think I can live stream on Wednesday. So I will be live tomorrow, and I will cover the Flat Earth funeral. That's the plan. Lord Illuminous Pooh says half of all marriages end in divorce. That's the good news. The bad news is the other half end in unalive. That's true. Oh my gosh. Kango44 says Gem Panda's film about Sleepy Warrior Thesis. It's so good. And then a link to it.
Never see a courtroom.
It's an hour and 19 minutes. I won't be watching it right now, but what I will do is I'll grab it. I'll replace it right there in the live stream for everybody to click on. You can watch it later. Maybe, you know what? Can I redirect to it? Let's see. I cannot. So he doesn't have his channel set up to do that, it seems. Unless maybe, hold on. Nope. I can't. I would have everybody redirect to a Gem Panda. People, tell Gem Panda. Let your channel redirect. Wicked Pissa says, can I have a wrench? I feel left out. I gave him a wrench. I feel like Wicked Piss is giving me the finger all the time, though. Lord Illuminous Pooh says, wash your sister sauce. Or, what dis here sauce? Worcestershire. Justin Messenger says, the cope is thick over on Mark Sargent's live stream. Oh, yeah. So, the thing is, if you watch... It's funny to watch Shane talk. Just watch him. It's goofy. It's a lot of goofy. Isotter74 says that the cat looks ready to kill. Turtle is not happy. Isotter74 says Phantom Toll Booth Math Magician. So seriously, if you are so bad at math that you would use the word mathemagics, your opinion on things that require math, you should know, do not count. It's not mathemagic. It's not magic, right? If you have two things and you take three more things, you put them together, there's 5 things. That's not magic, right? we didn't invent math, we discovered math. Right? There are the rules to math are rules because that's how it is. If you have 2 things and you take 3 more, there are 5. We discovered this to be the case. Right? If you have a group of 2 and a group of 2 and a group of 2, you have 3 groups of 2. That's 3 times 2. That's 6. We discovered this to be the case. And then we wrote it down and put language around it. That's how it works. And the amazing thing is that the rules of math that we discovered apply. This is what just blows it away. Apply to physics, to the nature of the universe. It does. The laws of motion, there's math under them that we discovered. We didn't invent them. We discovered them. We're like, how does it work? Well, let's see. This is how it works. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And so somebody that's like, it's not magic. It's not mathemagics. William Foley says you need to do a show with Planet Peterson. He just did a roast of Thompson. That would be good. I love Planet Peterson. He's awesome. He's so just and man, when he's on with the Flatty, it's so good. Super, super good. A Monkey Cat Pat Pet says, and he's gone. Love you. Bye, Dave. Oh, Dave's a scammer. Icy Spin says he immediately switches to try ruining your name. Of course Dave does. Right? Yes, of course. Dave, you are leaking people's data and you're lying about it. You're the villain, Dave, not the victim. Arnold says, I play steering wheel drums to Rush tunes. Well, yes. I mean, here's the thing. We all know it's not cool. There's nobody in the car next to you watching you play steering wheel drums saying, wow, check out this guy. He's pretty cool. I bet he's playing drums, air drums to YYZ. Oh, yeah. There's the breakdown. Oh, YYZ air drums are so awesome. No, nobody does that. You look at the person in the car next to you that's playing air drums, they're like, oh, is he having a seizure? Oh, no, nobody does air drums. That makes you look dumb, right? But you do it. I get it. Uh-oh. We got some binary from Xillusion X. All right, hold on. Let's see what that is. It's maths is fun, and then a smiley face emoticon. Thank you very much for that, Xillusion X. Matt Powell won Cellmate of the Year 2 years running. Oh my gosh. Brenda Creates says Lisbeth rethinking her choices now. She should. Lisbeth, seriously. Do better. You do not want somebody Googling your name when you're applying for a job and showing up as co-host of Mark Sargent for 137 episodes or whatever. That will put you to the bottom of the pile. It's not a career move. That's a smart career move. It's just not. And Lisbeth, you actually have a career. Right? Most flat earthers don't. You do. Don't flush it. Don't flush your future so that you can imagine that you're moving on up in the flat earth, right? You are certainly moving on up in the flat earth realm. Gosh, it's not something you don't want to be there. It's not a benefit to you. Lord Illuminous Pooh, does that mean I have to be a glow in the dark turd? Well, yes, Your Illuminous Poo, of course. Kango44 for 5 Kiwi bucks says, if you look up neckbeard in the dictionary, you get a picture of Saint Plagiarize. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. And you also get the smell of rotten milk. Lord Illuminous Poo says, why are the pretty ones always crazy? The pretty girls? I just gotta say, all right, just between us guys, because right, there's just a couple girls. Don't pay attention, girls. Guys, they're all crazy, right? They all are. Okay, girls, you can listen again. All two of you. You know, friend of mine who knows James Coons. Friend of mine says he knows a guy that hosts flat Earth debates. And this friend of mine is like, yep, that's pretty much a guaranteed. Debating flat Earth is pretty much a guaranteed way to never meet a girl. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the other side of that one. So it's a boomer statement about girls, says Peter Markley. Oh, Peter Markley. That Peter Markley. That's a not been married long enough statement about girls. Anyway, man, I don't want to offend. Hold on. Let me take back all of that. I was kidding. All right. Jack Fetter had already said 0.2 millimeters is really 1/127th of an inch. No, I don't know. What is it actually to the nearest 1/3 digits of an inch? Next Level Ranch. Oh, no, wait. Shane Eslick says now we need raccoon riding donkey. Raccoon does not like donkey much. Donkey really likes raccoon, always wants to play, and raccoon's like, no. Next Level Ranch for $8 says, when debunking scientific facts about globe measurements, why don't Flerfs do the formulas provided by science to see if they get a different answer? The reason why is because they can't do it. That's one of the prerequisites of being a Flerf. They can't do the math. So they're like, it's common sense. It's not common sense. Common sense is to actually do the math. That's common sense. All right. Beast Malicious says 1 millimeter is 254 thousandths of an inch. There we go. 1 millimeter. Oh, no, wait. 25.4 thousandths of an inch. What? No, we need a fraction. All right, Ernie. Listen, Ernie. When we're doing in here, I have a ruler right here. All right, when we're doing these, right, when we're using this kind of a ruler, this is not in tenths of an inch. This is in half, quarter, eighth, 16th, 30 seconds, 64ths, 1/28ths, 1/256ths, 1/512ths of an inch. That's the kind of that's our options. So, okay. I definitely prefer metric. It's so much easier. DC Dano says, it's a great story. We can chat when you're done about this. Good. We shall. Max V says, this is not a bribe and Durf's app doesn't leak. Pinky promise. Xpenguin95 says, deceptive individual that rejects heliocentrism. Jake C1975 says, sorry to say, but your units are stupid. Yeah. Yes, totally. I wish it was metric. Completely wish it was metric. But you know, all of the signs are in miles per hour. All of the speedometers are in miles per hour. All of the thermometers are in Fahrenheit. So, and everybody else speaks that same unit. So if I'm going to talk to somebody, hey, what's the temperature today? 24 degrees. They're like, wow, that's really cold. No, it's hot. No, it's not. 24 degrees is below freezing, right? In America, it is. I don't get to choose that if I'm going to talk with people. All right. William Foley says 350 feet equals 0.009 inch Sagitta, which is a RHC greater than 1/128th of an inch. There you go. And then we've got Icy Spin says never forget, and then a picture of Facatzoid. Yes, and let's enjoy a little chuckle at Facatzoid, who thinks he's ever so smart, but isn't ever so smart. There you go. Bitcoin wallet there. Email facatzoid@gmail.com. Good job, Facatzoid. So, but yes, Round has a Mark W right here. Says sheep units for life. Absolutely. Okay. Did I get a ball? So let's look at one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll read this. Shadow Doc says, I came across a post on Facebook of a post of a truck that was plastered in flat earth nonsense in Prescott, Arizona. Apparently it is dearth. I don't think so. I put a link to your Discord in the post. The comments are too funny. I'm not drowsy. No. Okay. If you're gonna, let me tell you, if you're gonna send me a message, Shadow Doc, on Discord, if you tag me in the general channel of my Discord server, good luck. I'm not gonna see it. But since you told me, I might see it right there. Okay. That's not dearth. But I will show it here. Hopefully it comes up on my non-authenticated account. There you go. There it is. They know you're stupid. All NASA is hoax. Yeah, good job. Excuse me. I think that in fact you are stupid. Yes. That's like, if you're going to accuse somebody else of being stupid, at least spell your correctly. You don't. It's so good. 200 proves Earth is not a spinning ball, which of course includes a large number of claims about the sky by Eric Dubay, who now says things in the sky don't count. Also, shame Saint Plagiaire is on Mark Sargent's, who must now say things in the sky don't prove the shape of the ground, because Lisbeth is on his panel, who definitely did see the 24-hour sun. So Sargent isn't of the it was faked opinion. So has to be of the things in the sky don't dictate the shape of the ground opinion. Yet had Shame Saint Plagiaire on today talking about things in the sky dictating the shape of the ground. Do you see the double standard? Of course, they have to have a double standard. A single standard won't do. Okay. Thank you for that, Shadow Doc. That's fantastic. I think I'm going to play one. I'm going to get one. All right. It's there. Okay. Let me go. Let me get it. Right here. All right. So, Facatzoid yesterday tried editing the Flerf Wiki, And he said some nasty things. So, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I gotta download it because coming. Charles Arnold says Lisbeth kept her mouth shut as Shane called Southern Observations optics derpity derp. Really? She was there. She was there. And is she a good little piece of furniture by not saying anything? That's the problem, Lisbeth. You're not the furniture. And so if he's going to come in there saying stuff about stuff in the South that you know is crap, you don't, it's not, that's not Lisbeth. So, all right, I got it. I had to download it because YouTube blocked it. Okay. So this is from Eduardo. Let me get the name right. Yeah, is she just starstruck? Starstruck by Mark Sargent, not the person who gets starstruck.
Have you ever heard of something?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you guys watch.
All right, there we go. Eduardo Igirisu. Sorry if I got that pronounced a little wrong, but here we go. Here is Fakatzoid.
I don't know if you guys watched Hey Dude's latest video.
No, I haven't.
Shout out to Hey Dude. Steve, actually awesome. He's got integrity. He actually paid out the £1,000 because he said he misspoke pounds. He thought he said peanuts. And he actually paid it out. Out of integrity. Now, what does that tell you the difference about flat earthers and globers?
Flatzoid, man. Flatzoid really struggles with being honest. Like, never is honest. But yes, Hey Dude lied completely. He said pounds, and then he tried to backtrack by saying that he said peanuts. Blatant lie. Turns out, apparently, in the end, he did pay out the money. So, I was amazed that he did pay out. That amazed me twice. He has paid out. So he has broke the perfect record of Flat Earth challenges being fake. So, all right, here's another one by Eduardo. I'm just going to download it right now. It's coming because there we go. These were sent to me by Wally. Where's Wally? But Eduardo put them together. So who did he pay and what for? So he said he would pay $1,000 to anybody that used auto or some software to show that Jaron said that the word since instead of the word sets. So SINCE versus SETS. So Steve had thought that Jaron said the sun sets, but in fact he said he ended a sentence with the sun and then paused and then started a new sentence with since to something else. So anyway, he paid in the end apparently. So all right. Here's another from Fakatzoid. All right.
Let's look directly south. Okay, directly south is around us. So let's go. Okay, that's directly south, that road. Okay? Should we not try and see if we can get to the South Pole from here?
Go for it. Let's see.
Okay, let's
Straight
zoom out
shot.
a bit. Oh, I'm traveling east, guys.
How'd it happen?
Yeah.
Oh no, traveling southeast. That's weird.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
We're lost now. Put the
That's
compass
weird.
away. We gotta go.
I'm
home.
keeping on the same line, am I not?
I think you are.
Yep, you do.
Yeah, but I'm traveling southeast. Okay.
Weird.
I don't see the South Pole yet. We're way over the ocean.
Wow.
It's amazing we have to do this for the Globies. See, still going southeast.
Still, they really are a dumbass breed. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, they're idiots.
You got to take into account for the bending of space time, sir. It's bending you south completely.
How far is this Australia? Oh man, that's still quite a while. Never mind, but you get the point.
You'll be swimming for a little while, lad.
He was going
Hi,
straight
Andrew
south.
here, and today, to laugh at Facatzoid for trying to use Google Earth to reach the South Pole by travelling true south from Portland, Victoria, and giving up after only 100 kilometres. For cats, there's about another 5,500 k's to go. Indeed, travelling true south from anywhere on Earth will get you to the South Pole. So for cats, here's what you should have done.
Okay, that's directly south of that road. Okay? Should we not try and see if we can get to the South Pole from here?
Go for it. Let's see.
Okay, let's
Straight
zoom out
shot.
a bit.
Oh, he didn't even try. I don't know why he thought he was going southeast. He was going straight
Oh, I'm
south.
traveling east, guys.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh no, traveling southeast. That's weird.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
We're lost now. Put the
That's
compass
weird.
away. We gotta go.
I'm
home.
keeping on the same line, am I not?
I think you are.
Yep, you do.
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't see the South Pole yet. We're way over the ocean.
It's amazing we have to do this for the Globies. Yeah. Well, you get the point.
Yeah.
You get the point. Facatzoid lies so much. So much. What a sad person to be that sad. Anyway, yeah, the humming, bad humming. So let me just bring this around here. Yeah, that was overlaid. That was Andrew Johnston showing what he should have done instead of what he did do, right? Because after just a couple, 100 miles, 100 kilometers, he gave up. And he's like, I'm going east. He wasn't. He was going south. So there's a strange thing where you've got the villains of Flat Earth, the ones that are the scammers and grifters that are using the gullible people, the vulnerable people for their grift, for their own personal benefit. So Flat Earth Dave does not give a damn about his users. His app is insecure, and he just lies and lies and lies and claims that it's secure when it's definitely not. Says that he spent $20,000 on a security audit. He could not have, because the very first thing you would have done in a security audit was not done. He has claimed that he spends $10,000 a month hosting it. I've looked up the hosting costs at the place that he hosts at in Finland. It's not that expensive. It's on the order of like $200 a month for a rather nice server. We think that he does have a dev server, but it's not used, or dev database. We're not sure, but it doesn't look like he has a cluster of servers. He at most has two, probably just has one server in fact running there. So what's he paying for hosting? Probably no more than $200 a month. Maybe he's paying extra for bandwidth. Don't know. He does have a couple third-party things he pays. It seems that he pays an external service for the sunrise and sunset times, which uses the globe to do it. He did not outsource, however, the computation of whether or not a user is within a certain particular radius of a meetup. That was using the Haverstein formula, the radius of the globe. Is he a dev, says Vanilla Bean? No, of course, Dave Weiss is not a dev. He's not smart enough to be in charge of a social media platform, which he has created. He is too stupid to be in charge of a social media platform, or he's just lying. I don't know. Too dumb or lying. Take your pick. They're both bad looks. So, but he is the villain. He has used his influence to fool people so that he can profit from them. And he has weaponized the vulnerable and the dumb to be the foot soldiers in his quest for more money for himself. We saw briefly tonight in Mark Sargent's live chat that he claims that the app is secure. It's not. And so there are his faithful foot soldiers out there saying he says it's secure, therefore it's secure. And if you don't believe it, then you're lying. It's not secure. Yeah, the leaders of Flat Earth are leveraging the vulnerable. People like Marissa Keeland, who, if you look at when she was on my channel, one of her children has commented on that video. I pinned the comment saying that they have been estranged from her for quite a while. And this person, their kid, was just looking to see if she's still around. And she is, and they were very sad to discover that she's still insane and still crazy as can be, right? Now, she probably would be insane either way, right? She lacks a lot of sanity. And she's 100% lacking in the sanity. So she would probably be insane either way. And Flat Earth is just the particular insanity that she's grasped on to. So in that sense, Flat Earth is a gill net for dumb people and insane people. It collects them. Dumb people find Flat Earth and stick in it. And the Flat Earth leaders leverage that to their financial benefit. So Dubay, Dearth, Oakley, Sargent, especially those, but there's others. They're not off the hook. So, Dr. Steel City JW says, plot twist, the person who did the app for Dearth knew he was dumb, so he scammed Dave by making a crap app. The scammer got scammed. I don't think that's the case. The best I can tell is that the developer is a flat earther now. Why did this flat earther use the Haverstein formula? Oh no. But yes, I also agree that he is a scammer because he has said that he protected the passwords when he didn't. So 4.5 months ago. So DP Debunk says that makes me feel sad for Mrs. Facatzoid. Definitely feel sad for Mrs. Facatzoid. Make sure I got that. Okay. So people, remember tomorrow I will be going over the funeral march for Flat Earth. If anybody wants to put together a thumbnail for that, send it to me. Send me ideas. Funeral march for Flat Earth. Something like that. Anyway, people, oh, hold on. Ace SW says my cat is on its last legs. Will be an ex-cat owner soon. I'm sorry to hear that. But anyway, Ace, I hope your cat has gotten many good years from you, or you've gotten many good years from your kitty cat. So anyway, people, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, it is kind of interesting.
Oh,
SpaghettiOs. Oh, SpaghettiOs. It's a little cold out tonight or this afternoon. Do 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 do. Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Oh, SpaghettiOs. Do do do. Oh, SpaghettiOs. Do do do. I do the research and the experiments. Do da. Here's my little character. Sell celery. Sell celery. Bum 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 bum. La 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 la. La 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 la. Tip me over and hear me shout. Three little pigs, blah blah blah, ramble ramble ramble. Flattest highway in North America. Oh, SpaghettiOs. Do do do. Oh, SpaghettiOs. Do do do. That's kind of weird. Hopefully Cheese Whiz is on sale. Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do.